Hello guys and welcome back to the 2025 America Summit, and today with me is not Evan. Today with me is the world famous Wikers, who's going to be bringing you guys amazing games. Wikers, how you doing today?
Talk about world famous. I'm happy to be able to join the world famous streamer, our most famous streamer, Sean B. It's a pleasure to be able to join you on this broadcast. And I don't know, I watched all of last week, and I super enjoy the format, and I'm really excited to see the matches today.
Yes, it's an entirely new format for this year America Summit because we want to bring something very fresh to the tournament scene that has never been done before. So just a bit of a recap for the format from last week. We have 5 team captains who chose their team members, and they'll be fighting throughout the league to see who is gonna get the most points, and the top 3 teams are going for the playoff. As you can see right here, in total we have 5 teams, and each of them has picked out their strongest player from the summoners or top G3 RTA competitive scene to ex-SWC player. So you might be seeing some familiar faces, you might be seeing some of your favorite NA streamer, and these are the dates that we'll be watching these matches happen. So all the way from March 14 to May 2nd. In the middle there's a legend tournament week, so we're gonna take a week break next week, but we'll be back very shortly on April 4th. And the total prize pool is more than $10,000. So it's going to be very fun.
I mean, I think it's a very fun format. Knowing me, I've always enjoyed the team formats and things like that. But that prize pool is going to bring a lot of competitive nature into this. You know, like it definitely goes from having fun to when there's a good amount of money involved to being ultra competitive. So I look forward to that.
Yeah, it's tough. And also because they have to be playing every single week. So maybe last week Truewhale team didn't do so well, unfortunately. But this week maybe Truewhale team is going to crush the enemy. So you never know what's going to happen in the upcoming weeks, because they can use the previous week as data to just learn about how they should play this week. And this week we have Team Bolal who will be starting their debut, and Azaza's team is going to take a break. So what do you think about Team Bolal, Wikers?
I mean, real quick, just to clear up some confusion, the reason why there's no points for Team Bolal on that graphic there is because Team Bolal had the bye. There is 5 teams, so they'll be playing 5 weeks. They will each face each other one time, with each team getting a bye. So Team Bolal did have their bye. The thing with Team Bolal, a good friend of mine, Dea Carioca, is actually the captain of that team. He drafted Jeff Bolal with his first pick, a fellow Brazilian. And, you know, over the years, you're seeing the Brazilians are becoming quite formidable. So this team is jam-packed with Brazilians and a very strong LD account in Sarah. So I think they have a chance to put up some points on the board.
So we're going to be taking a look at the team members once again. Here we can see Truewhale team. This team is an insane team with so many strong players, but unfortunately didn't do too well last week because it is someone as well, right? Anything can happen. You're strong doesn't mean you're going to win all the time. So let's see what they're going to bring to the table this week.
Yeah, they'll be facing off against Team Tears, which is a very creative name. First initial of all the players on the team. Truewhale's team on paper for sure is the strongest. I would probably say Tears on paper is probably the second strongest. But they face off today, so we'll find out who's actually the strongest when it counts.
And also I want to mention that there is an Angelmon feature for the tournament that the team captain can use to switch up a matchup that I think is not favorable. And I think the Team Tears start off immediately with the feature switching TopaV, the captain, to fight in the very first match to destroy the enemy to kind of start a momentum for the team.
He fought against your favorite person. You bashed him a lot last week. I hope he doesn't hate you for real. Amadeus caught a lot of heat from you last week after Topa swapped himself in and made quick work of him.
Exactly. So I wonder if Amos is going to actually prove his worth in the team this round, because I think every match is going to be best of three.
Pick,
and
Rhino.
If you win one, you did something for the team. But if you won zero, that's going to be a problem because you didn't pull your weight at all.
Yeah, being that I think these are the two strongest teams on paper anyway, I really think that at least one, I think Truewhale's team will definitely use one of those Angelmons. They are limited to 3, including playoffs. So if you use up all your Angelmons, you cannot do swaps in the future. But I think this is a swap-worthy matchup. And especially because Truewhale's team does need to get some points on the board because they fell behind heavily last week. I think they really need to utilize that Angelmon.
True. Or you just need to win a lot, and I think that's going to be okay.
Truewhale's team
we
is
do
hyper-focused.
into Rhino and then Badowney?
Especially Ladrillo.
Yep.
Super focused. So focused, he's not even moving.
All right, so now they'll be drafting their players into the 5 matches that are going to happen. And as you can see, we this is going to be a team-based thing, which means when they play, they get to talk to their team captains and other members as well. So it's like having 4 top G3 RTA coach on your ears doing RTA. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, though, I guess. Like, people keep talking to you while you're playing? Make you
I don't know,
unfocused,
it's weird.
like
I mean,
that?
at the end of the day, like, nobody
second
knows
pick,
their account better than
Elmimo,
themselves.
third pick.
Oh, let's hear.
myself.
Let's listen into their secrets.
The secret sauce.
No secret.
Okay, maybe not so much.
It was boring, Topa.
Do they know? Do they know that they're being...
I don't think they know. But if they might know because they're being super secretive about it. Maybe they do know. They definitely make it seem like they know.
I mean, whether they know or not, if they turn on the stream, they'd be like, oh my God, they've been listening to us the entire time.
All right, so we got Vinnie and Rhino in match 1. Match 2 looks like Badowney and Elmimo at the moment. And for match 3, Topa put himself up against a to-be-determined. Again, Truewhale's team is super strong. I mean, you have Vinnie, you have Badowney, both America's Cup competitors last year. You know, you have Truewhale, obviously America's Cup champion last year. And then Ladrillo, another.
Who's their last
Right,
pick?
Ladrillo,
Vinnie,
another.
you know who their last pick is?
SWC competitor.
Stayhive, right?
Yeah, Ladrillo is
Well, they have 2
incredibly
more.
strong as well. And I think all of them have like insane AODs
Absy
picks as
and
well.
Stayhive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only guy I'm not too familiar with is Pacman
Okay.
John,
So
but he's been playing
so
the
they
game
get
for a
to
very,
choose.
very long time. So he's
All
definitely
right, you got a preference, Vinnie?
he definitely knows what he's doing.
It's either Ladrillo or Pac, right?
Right.
It doesn't matter, honestly. Either one.
They look very stumped, Truewhale's team. They look hyper-focused, but hyper-stumped at the moment. Maybe one of the matchups they got in the beginning they don't like, you know, something like that, and they feel like they have to use an Angelmon or something, but they don't look too happy with the draft so far.
I think they might be fine. Because if they're too strong, then it doesn't matter who they play. They're going to crush
Well,
them,
that's kind of how it is. I mean, that team is like ridiculously strong on paper, you know, so, okay, Truewhale's jumping on Topa. And we got Pacman John awaiting his opponent here.
But at the same time, if you take Pacman, it's like
here we go.
it ends up
Listen
being more favorable, I guess. And then I have a shot at it, I guess. I don't know. It's up to you.
I think
How do you feel against?
probably better apps against Pacman. I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So fourth pick apps and fifth pick Stayhive.
Okay. I think they're trying to go for the sure win using Absy into Pacman. Again, I'm not too familiar with Pacman, but Absy is for sure one of the stronger
apps
players.
for
So
fourth pick and fifth
I
pick
think they're trying to
Stayhive.
lock in.
Abs was kind of having fun a little bit last week, picking the Dark Gero for a match, I think. If I remember correctly.
I mean, at the end of the day, in this team, you can see on their faces alone, you can tell this team for sure is still more focused on the having fun versus the winning competitive side of it. Truewhale's team does not look happy. They look very. Hopefully, it's focus. Hopefully, it's not nerves, but they look very angry. And Topa's team started having more fun with it. So.
All this energy, all this anger.
I mean, the first match is going to be a very close match. I feel like the second match is a really close match. Taupe, the third match, I got to give a little edge to, maybe Truewhale just based on account. The fourth match, I think Absy, supersedes Pacman, and the last one is a very close one. Again, 2 America's Cup competitors as well, so.
This is like almost NA qualifier or the
pretty much.
NASWC.
It's America's Cup, yeah. I announced all these guys on stage pretty much. So familiar faces for me for sure.
So that's going to be pretty tough for both sides. And I think that the drafting only start to really be the drafting after you see like the first 2-3 players. So you can decide like, okay, Abs, you're going to go forth and destroy that guy who can potentially show up. But here we go, guys. Good luck, have fun against Tears for the starting matches of day number 2 of the America Summit 2025.
Again, we're starting off with Vinnie and Rhino. So both G3 players for sure. And 2 different play styles though for sure. Rhino is known a lot for his little cleaves and things like that, and Vinnie's more of the bruisery kind of guy. But we'll see what they have in store. Maybe Vinnie will take some stuff from Rhino. Maybe Rhino will take some stuff from Vinnie. But it's definitely a good match to start us off. It's really G3 versus G3 here. So
I love it whenever people are trying to go slow against Rhino and trying to survive, and he just whip out the Dark Lightning Emperor. So it's a bit of a wild card right there.
It's really interesting because like he picks some really, really strange and different and wonky units. He makes his own little meta that he runs with. You know what I mean? He uses stuff that you don't really prepare yourself to even see. So it's like, how do you plan for this guy when he'll pull something that you didn't even think of out of the box? You know what I mean? So he definitely has a surprise factor. The only not surprising part of him is, for the most part, aside from like the Lightning Emperor and things like that, he'll lean towards speed. So when you're fighting him, you're either conceding turn 1 or you have to fight for turn 1. There's only 2 choices there.
Yeah, I think one of the most obvious steal that Vinnie can do is probably just to either ban or take the Vanessa away from Rhino, which is one of his most used leader for his cleave or snipe com, I think, which is going to be quite challenging. And also, I think someone pre-banned Draco against Rhino, which makes sense because he also uses a unit like all the time.
That's one of his favorites as well. I mean, if you pre-ban the Vanessa and things like that you're trying to contest speed with him, but there's also the other route of just, conceding turn 1 and just, playing turn 2 out. So we'll see what the pre-bans are. Looks like Rhino's locked in. Vinny's still in deep thought. Okay. We have a Sekhmet on Rhino's side and the Draco that you just mentioned.
So I think without Draco, Rhino can still have his way with immunity and speed buff with Adriana. But without the attack bar buff, Vinnie can also go with high base speed like Ethna, Asher, whatever to like cut in between and take Rhinos out immediately. Oh my god, take the Vanessa, pre-ban the Draco.
Ban 1, take 1, baby.
Oh, it's rough. And here's the Adriana from Rhino.
Yeah, but I think Rhino either way is going to push for speed again. That's his playstyle. And also banning out the Sekhmet also takes out for sure probably one of Vinny's fastest units. So he definitely wants to contest speed. Even though Vinny has the 33 speed lead, taking out the Sekhmet makes a big difference. And Vinny's pivoting into more of a turn 2 or a pseudo speed lead in Ragdoll.
Oh, I like that, which means we might be seeing the Dark Lightning Emperor a bit earlier than expected with a Pontos Lightning Emperor, I think. What is Vinnie doing? He got like that strip thing, but like he got no heel.
I'm not sure. His draft is a little incomplete right now. I don't know. Like Rhino's
last two
onto
must be
something.
really good.
Vinnie, it better be really good. Not must be. It better be, because Rhino's actually onto something here, and Vinnie's still in the middle a little bit. Nix Ciara.
Wait, that's so weird. Like Vinny's not doing a lot of debuff, and he got the Nix down. But maybe there's some like little bit of stun, a little bit of dot from Ragdoll that could easily get resisted, and then Rhino get free attack bar. So that's like another pseudo Ragdoll right there.
Yeah, well, he's got the 2 units now to strip off the Adriana buffs, and I don't know though. I don't know. I mean, again, that Ragdoll, is a secondary speed lead in a sense, because it does cut you the turn. And this is a little weird on the Jongnam pick with 2 win units already, unless he knows he has that special Jongnam that stuns everybody. Equal opportunity employer Jongnam.
Jongnam's pretty insane now, even in the European League. His win rate is sky high, even against units that are immune to stun. He just kind of clapped them pretty easily. It's crazy.
Yeah, his kit is so good, and that skill too that they have, just again, it's another equal opportunity employer skill where it doesn't care, what color you are. It's gonna, do its damage regardless and brand you up. El Shari.
Oh, we got El Shari. But there's only one thing to steal, which is the Juno speed buff in the long run. So I'm not. Maybe that's the play. Maybe stealing the speed buff for the team.
Well, I mean, again, it's also a backup armor break, I guess, in a sense. If the Ethna gets taken away, well, nope, we got a speed lead ban and a Ragdoll speed lead ban. So we have the attack lead versus the 33 speed lead. Let's see what we have here.
Oh no! If Rhino get outsped by that Gojo and gets stunned by Jongnam, it might be over.
Okay, that did its job.
No.
Jongnam? Oh.
Yep.
I mean, chance. You can still steal away the immunity here is the only... To delay the inevitable. I think Juno strips everything else and then it's over.
Pretty much. And also Jongnam's skill too is what makes him so good, which is the damage he can do to you.
Equal opportunity damage. Does not care.
And one unit down. Especially with Rhino cleave style, his unit are way squishier than the usual bruiser player that Vinnie has to play against.
That Alsharion is actually pretty squishy too. It only took 2 hits and it's down to less than a quarter HP pretty much. Yeah, I don't know if Rhino recovers. I don't know if Rhino recovers from this.
Yeah, without healing to come back from is it's pretty tough, because one more Juno turn, another unit dead.
Yeah. Once the Alsharion goes down here, it's over. There's no damage anymore. Like, Nyx is not going to provide enough to kill anybody. Yep, there it is. The concede. Now, game 1 to Vinnie. Well thought up by Vinnie. I mean, Vinnie took the chance to outspeed the Cleaver, and Rhino's team is not built for turn 2, so again, you have to commit to either being faster, or you have to commit to being faster, or you have to commit to being able to survive for a turn 2, and Rhino's team was definitely not surviving a turn 2 there.
No more equal opportunity on the field. Pre-ban, Rhino got the first pick.
Yeah, and Vinnie sticking to his guns and doing the Draco Vanessa back, flipping ban, just to make sure he has the speed edge on Rhino. Let's see how Rhino responds. See if Rhino still tries to push for speed this time, or surprise us with something different.
I think he might still go for the same thing, but he got to lock in like 2 speed lead. And fighting a Ragdoll with Ethna is just tough, man. Just free attack off the enemy all the time.
I'm not sure I like the Ethna, because your opponent has a Ragdoll, and there is so many other counters to Ethna. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you have like Wind Monkey, and you have the good old triple revenge Verd and things like that just really screw you up for having an Ethna. So Ethna first pick I feel like is so counterable.
Might be good in a bit lower rank in G2, G1, but definitely not against Vinnie. Oh, he got someone to cut in between the Oliver segment, which is the Amdawat, who's a bit underused by the player base, but in Rhino's hand, that thing's gonna hit hard.
Yeah, for sure. But the Amdawat's one of those units where it is gonna cut it in the middle, but if it goes to work, it makes a big difference. If it cuts in and doesn't go to work, then it's really just a wasted pick in a sense. So we'll see how it performs.
All right, over there we have the Ragdoll once again because hey, free attack bot, nobody can deny that, and we got the light Gojo for the strip as well.
Yeah, I mean, you see the Ethna, you're almost inclined to press the Ragdoll button regardless. You know, even though Vinny started off with an outspeeding kind of draft, it's like Ethna is so inviting for the Ragdoll, you know. And Masha's inviting too. Okay, you put it away.
Oh, I'm not sure about the Rika though. Because we got Resetter and a Cleanser on the field, so maybe Rika's not that hot.
I feel like Rika's like only
could
be Rika can only be a 5th pick. You know, it can't be a 4th, 5th pick. I feel like, you know what I mean. Like whenever it's a 4th, 5th pick, there's still one reactive unit to it, which is Juno. And now, even if you didn't want to ban 5th pick, you kind of have to. If he doesn't, you know, because if he doesn't ban the, you know, if he leaves the Rika, and you know the Juno's gonna go, you know, have fun all day with that Rika, but. Yeah, I think Vinny's sticking to his guns and going for the outspeed, and Rhino didn't take any speed leads, so Rhino is conceding turn 1 again, it looks like, unless he bans the Oliver. Nope, the Juno ban. And the Adriana, and he still has a Stripper and a Resetter and the speed lead, so I don't like Rhino's spot here again.
I wonder if Nyx actually helped against Sakmet skill 3 or not. That's something I'm not too sure, but probably not.
Not this time. Not this time it did it.
But here's the cut. Let's see if a cut actually mean anything. Not much.
Nope. But again, you need the thing with the Rika. Like the only way the Rika does anything now is if it does one of those Laura things where it just starts sleeping the whole team and gets its cooldowns back. But otherwise, it's never going to use an ability outside of skill 1 for the rest of the game. Oh,
and the good thing about Vinny first turn Stripper is they also kind of steal your buff, so they are now half protected.
Right, exactly. It neutralizes a lot of your AoE, exactly, because it's actually not just stripping; it's strip stealing. So that neutralizes so much of Rhino's comeback abilities, or who he could target for that matter.
Oh, I think Rhino's feeling it a little bit right here. We got that double stun from his turn. If we get a couple more to buy time for Rika, he might have a shot.
Rika go to work.
She's doing the thing. She's doing the Laura thing.
Okay, we'll take that. I mean, didn't get to sleep, but you take that. Oh boy. Yep.
The Gojo value, but then he also that cleanse to the Rika skill 3 soon.
Yeah, I mean he has Rika skill 2 right now, so.
Oh my God, Rhino Despair is on another level.
Oh, here we go. No cleansing, we have a chance.
Man, that is crazy. That's like 30% attack buff for free.
Yeah, 100%. Let's see. Is he resetting? Okay, he's
going for the kill. Vinny's ignoring the Rika. It might be bad.
He didn't get the bar. He was planning to get the bar and try to reset the Rika, I think, but he didn't get the bar on the Ethna. Oh, he got the cooldown reset on the Rika.
Mind.
So Rika's back.
Never mind. Vinny is safe. Rhino. GG. 2-0 for Vinny. Congratulations.
Yeah, I think Vinny had in the back of his mind he had the second skill 3 coming up at the end there, and also. Again, he tried to get the bar off the Ethna and kill it, and then use the Oliver to reset the Rika, but it killed the Ethna without taking the bar, so Oliver didn't get the extra turn right away. But I mean, Rhino got Rhino'd. You know, he got outsped and not necessarily cleaved, but pseudo cleaved. And Vinny's showing that
he did have a plan for turn 2 a little bit with the Nyx, but it's hard, man. Nick is very RNG. Like sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's just like it's just there. It doesn't really do much.
It's the same thing. I mean, same thing. I feel like in Summoners War, sometimes like the draft is not that important because I feel like RNG is such a big part of it. If the game wants you to win, it'll do things to make you win. You know, if the game wants you to lose, you just lose. Like Sekhmet, if it doesn't reset, you lose. You know, Oliver, if he doesn't strip bar and reset, you lose. You know what I mean? So it's like. I mean, you don't necessarily lose, but you're in a very backward spot. So the game was definitely not on Rhino's side, but Vinny's outspeeding and Rhino's units not being thick enough to be turn 2 was definitely not in Rhino's favor.
Also, the light Gojo having a cleanse add another layer of bad stuff that could happen to Rhino right there because it could easily just like cleanse all the dots.
Right, one strip, one cleanse. You know, that's why he wasn't even scared of the Rika. You know what I mean? Like the Rika pick to him was just like dinner. He had 2 answers for Rika. He banned one of the answers, but the Gojo was still there. So in hindsight, maybe the Gojo ban might be a little better than the Juno ban, maybe, because that Gojo went to town. You know, the Gojo AoE stripped everybody. Then that cleanse totally turned the game. Like, Rhino had a glimmer of hope, and that cleanse just cut the glimmer out, you know. So I mean, it's definitely
maybe the Rico was on Vio. Maybe he had a bigger glimmer of hope, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been. It could have never proc too, you know. Like, again, the game doesn't want you to win. It's not going to proc, you know. Like, you could have violent units. It doesn't mean they're violent.
And even if he land, that doesn't mean it's like over, you know, because he's still a bit far behind in the turn one
too, man. That Gojo cleanse really just turns it all around. This is another battle of G3ers here for sure. We got Badowney and Elmimo.
Oh, we got the true turn 2 king Elmimo locking in as well.
Yes, the classic for sure. Doesn't even fake a turn 1. Straight turn 2, always been straight turn 2. But as
then,
you can see, you got always
last week showed us how to dominate that. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, at this point in this game, there's so many answers to everything. You know, everything has an answer. You know what I mean? So as long as your runes are comparable and RNG's on your side, you can overcome anything. You know.
All right, Elmimo take the first pick. Let's see what he's gonna do.
Laura, Jongban, pre-ban.
Hey, that's pretty good for Elmimo. Less control, so a more fun turn 2 for him.
Elmimo saw how the Rico was performing, bro. He knew Laura was gonna be worse, so he had to make sure he bans that. But Elmimo actually going with a speed lead here. Badowney also with the speed lead and the very fast Sigmet, of course.
Segment is one of the only high base speed unit that has very strong play against turn 2 with the crazy skill 2 that she has, especially against Fire Monkey.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that skill having things like unrecoverable and glancing, like, those are 2 very big deals, you know, because a turn 2 comp, like, once you get glanced, it's not really turn 2, it's like a turn 4 comp, you know, so.
But wow, look at that. We got a Wusa. Very, very weird in today's landscape.
Yeah, I don't know about the Wusa pick now. Like, knowing maybe you forgot he had a Gianna or something like that, but the Wusa definitely plays into the Gianna really well now.
And there's that anti-Gianna right there for the Zenisac, one of the strongest turn 2 LD5 in existence. Might be underrated by the casual player because he doesn't seem like he do a lot. But against Gianna, heavy meta in G3, he does a lot.
I mean, all those puppeteers have their place in the world. They all do something really special and strong for that matter. So I don't think it's ever really a bad time to pick a puppeteer. All right, we have the suitcase ban and the puppeteer ban.
Yep, I think suitcase is probably our first strip into Oblivion unit. Like pseudo Oblivion. Unit's just gone, so it's Oblivion.
Yeah, exactly. I really think it's really strong. It definitely outshined that Fire Art Master for sure. Oh, we got to reset on the monkey. He doesn't want to deal with armor break.
But that's not gonna matter for too long. Monkey's usually gonna get that skill back, so he gotta do something in between right here quickly, because Monkey and Juno are both uncontrollable by our good old Gianna here.
Right, I think he's gonna try and target the monkey here a little bit, maybe, and that's why he reset it so the monkey can't heal too, aside from the armor break. But we'll see the reasoning.
And that prop after the stun into the bomb is just too good. Oh my god, that is rough.
Got the fire unit bar. That's brutal, man. That is brutal.
Oh no. And he said goodbye to the Wusa healing as well.
Yeah, he got the cool time on the Wusa, so now his skill 3 is back. So when the Oliver's online again, it's just going to do the same thing again. So Oliver, which should be pretty useless into this comp, being 3 fire units, Oliver is being very useful right now.
Oh, he landed that heal block on the monkey and the Wusa to stop a bit of healing coming out. But Wusa's coming back up soon, and Gianna HP is dropping pretty fast. But there's Abelio, so that's why Abelio was drafted, just to keep the team fresh in case shit go wrong.
Yep, and of course they have 3 fire units, so Abellio is super hard to deal with. And then now the problem is he doesn't stun the Oliver. Okay, he doesn't go for the stun. The Oliver is gonna, unless it misses, is gonna be taking some bar again. So let's see how the Oliver performs here.
Elmimo was praying for that monkey proc to finish off the Gianna right there. They couldn't get it.
Yeah, that's
Oh, maybe.
Oliver missed. But that's the only chance you have really with the Abellio is you're putting the unit below the threshold. You're gonna have to proc to make the kill, otherwise Abellio just goes to town again. Oh, that Gianna is really squishy though. So
Yeah, I think it's just almost impossible. Like, even if you have at plus 30k health, it still feel like she's gonna die pretty quickly.
yeah, I guess you're right. They always feel squishy, the Gianna. So he's holding on to the skill 3. Anticipating Wusa, but then he's not a lot of HP. He's not that healthy to be saving the skill 3, I feel like. Yeah, he's got to use it here. I agree with that. Oh, big proc for the monkey. Gets to heal up a little bit. And re-armor break the Gianna.
Oh, that death break allow Abellio to kill. That is so good.
The Gianna might go down here, though.
She might.
Huh?
Or not.
Interesting choice.
Went for the lucky stun. Did not get a lucky stun on Gianna or Abellio for that matchup. But then Abellio's going to move. Okay.
Yep. Because he pushed even the skill 2 pushed the... I think he used the skill 2 to maybe not get the Gianna low enough for the Abellio to proc in. But the Gianna, again, it feels like it's squishy. Even the skill 2 pushed it under the threshold again.
I think the Wusa was not it in a way, because I think he needed something that has a passive instead of having active immunity that can be utilized like that.
Yeah, the Wusa didn't even get a chance to play, and that's the problem with running units like Wusa and then allowing the Oliver in, is that unless the other guy has 0 strippers, you're pretty much, that Wusa is pretty much like the Rika from the game before. You're not going to get to use anything besides skill 1, if you even get to move for that matter.
And I think knowing Elmimo, there was I think he has an Acroma, right? So I think anything but Juno could have done a bit more in the match right there. Like, Juno managed to move a couple turns, but she didn't really do much in the
his Juno
game.
was pretty well ruined. I think it was hitting pretty hard, but again, like, it's not really a true damage dealer, so I don't think... Yeah, I think there's a lot of better options there than the Juno. But... And also picking the Juno forced him to ban the Suitcase Girl, so... But now the Suitcase is pre-banned.
Oh,
Puppeteer pre-banned. Okay.
Territory now. Yeah. It's crazy.
Both of them. Hey, he really likes
now,
his Juno, I guess.
Elmimo have to deal with the Oliver Jongnam segment right there. It's going to be pretty tough for Elmimo. Yep. There's a lot of control.
Holy Trinity's coming. The Holy Trinity's coming.
The new Holy Trinity.
Yeah,
people ask for a meta change. We have it.
Version 2. Holy Trinity version 2. Version 1 still works, just not as good anymore.
And it changed so quickly. Like, right after the balance patch, I think Jongnam popularity just skyrocket in a week. Is wild.
Yeah, I mean, again, his kit just does so much, and that skill 2 being equal opportunity. It feels like the skill 3 is almost equal opportunity too, because like the skill 3 tends to stun a lot of off element also, so it's really hard to not play with Jongnam here. Ragdoll Gapsu.
I'm not sure about the Miying right now though, because like where are the stuns coming from? Is he only picking that for the late game where it's gonna potentially solo?
Well, he picked the Miying into just the Juno Ragdoll, so that's only Juno at the time. I mean, now that he picked Gapsu, that leans a little more to having a second chance to stun the Miying when it's like a 1v4 maybe, but I'm not sure you want to get yourself into a 1v4 situation.
All right, we got a heavy bruiser against Badowney, locking in the Gianna once again to deal with the Wusa, and we have the heal block coming out from the segment as well. Tough game for Elmimo, I can see that already.
Yeah, but Badowney's draft's a little awkward too, a little weird too, because he kind of picked the Chandra into Ragdoll, and then he picked the Miying into only a Juno, so that's two kind of awkward picks too. Because now,
yeah, I thought he would
every time Chandra moves, he gets bar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you pick Chandra into Ragdoll, yeah, you probably ban Ragdoll supposedly, but I guess not.
If he misses here,
Let's see.
it's bad.
Yeah, that's the only. That's a real big jump for Elmimo if it misses. Nope.
Oh, never mind.
Sekhmet wants to work today. Sekhmet is undefeated today so far.
Man, the USA's on some nasty rune because with speed lead,
boy.
the Badowney team is slower than the USA. That is on violent.
The skill 2 into skill 3 AoE stun.
And they say Jongnam has a hidden path to the proc after every skill 2 is pretty true. Never proc the skill 3 though. That would be inefficient for him to do so.
Elmimo looks so
like,
perplexed.
like 5 stages of grief right now playing RTA. You
Yes,
can see that live.
yes.
It's crazy.
Oh, he is not happy right now. He's so confused. He looks perplexed.
Oh no, the defense break with the Chandra damage is gonna be rough.
Well, let's
And the
see
classic
if Wusa could do something
little
to shake
freeze in
it.
between.
Wusa's gonna need to proc to try and shake some of this damage. Otherwise, Wusa.
Oh, that's a very
That-
good
that
stun,
helps.
ignoring the
That
Miying.
helps. Yes, that helps. Magically missed the Miying. 100 resist Miying. Oh, Wusa's procking.
All right. You can see the smile on the face. It's crazy. You can see the emotion just swing like crazy. Compers love this. So much
Super
emotion
sad,
going on right
super sad to super happy, all in 4 seconds. I mean, for good
But,
reason.
it's
he's
not over
super
yet.
happy. He's in the driver's seat, but that proc changes things a little bit. But Wusa does have
One
skill
more
3
proc,
after
suddenly you
this.
see a Mimo crying again. You can be assured of that.
I mean, the skill 3 here, gives Wusa a lot more security now. But the Miying's still gonna hurt through this.
Damn, the branding and the defense break is really, really good for Miying.
Yeah, no proc on the Jongnam there to finish off the Wusa though. Wusa procs, he's got the heal in his back. Oh, that's even better than a proc, I guess. The 2-turn, 15% chance to sleep.
But I think in the end game where Miying was drafted for is gonna be really good because at some point they have to stun Miying and it's gonna be a bad time.
Well, it's very contingent on him getting rid of the Wusa here, because without the Wusa, like right now, this Miying's gonna be rough without the Wusa, Because the Wusa can give him protection
Elmimo is-
from armor break. Yeah, he's going back. Super sad,
going
super
again.
happy. Depression. Deep
Oh,
end
yeah, that
depression.
was so funny. All right, here we go. 3v3 situation with Elmimo in the driving seat, making it 2v3 now. But Jongnam and Miying are definitely not afraid of a little ragdoll right there.
Yeah, this is rough. Like the ragdoll's almost non-existent right now, and then the other 2 units have a chance to make Miying crazy. So this is a little awkward spot here for Elmimo, even though he has 3 units left. We'll see if he
That's
can
also
1v3
look
with
at
the
that.
Miying.
The special Jongnam doing everything and still being extremely tanky at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, once the Jongnam should go down in the next turn. Oh, okay, maybe not. I lied. Okay.
Oh, fair
Elmimo's
game now.
in a bad
2v2.
spot. Yeah, 2v1.5, 1.25,
Oh, I can
1
feel it.
1/8.
Oh, that Jongnam skill 3 is coming out. Oh, he could not stop it. It's coming out. Elmimo back at it once again. He was so happy for like 20 seconds.
Yeah, just
Oops.
about 20, and that it went right back to the beginning. So now,
Oh, he's trying so hard.
Jongnam's going down. Now,
Oh, this
it
is
depends.
the
If
situation
the
Badowney
game-
foresee.
Listen, if the game wants you to win, this thing won't stun. Oh, that Gapsu's taking damage right now. Alright, Gap. Oh,
Man, the Ragdoll's not doing much
Two.
at all. The only chance for Ragdoll to get the lucky torrent. But can he get it though? Oh, there's no stun. Oh no.
Yeah,
This is the
Gapsu's
dangerous
going down
area
here.
for both players. Oh no, Ragdoll's about to go down. No! No!
Ragdoll
It
needs that
hurts
reflect
so
damage,
much.
bro. We need some pre-nerf Ragdoll. Get that reflect damage back was his only chance. Oh, that's all she wrote. That is all she wrote.
Oh my god, that was hard.
Hey, listen, 2/5 of the way through, Truewhale's team is actually waking up from that disaster of last week, and they, put 4 points on the board right away. So they're definitely making a turn for the better now.
Yeah, he's doing it, and then Truewhale is gonna put Topa in his place on his own.
I mean, I'll be honest, Topa is for sure, I could say this confidently, probably the better drafter if he has the ability to outdraft it, because, Truewhale has every unit in the world, but drafting I give to Topa, but account strength is always going to be Truewhale. But this match between Badowney and Elmimo, I mean, Elmimo never had so many change of emotions so many times in such a short period of time in his life, I imagine.
Yeah, that was a hard watch for sure. And also Badowney locking in the Miying early on so that it could carry late game, and it pretty much did.
Yeah, I mean, Mi Ying is one of those units where all it needs is a proc, and if there's 2 units that have a chance to stun, like, it's definitely favorite to, because again, that Mi Ying passive makes him not so squishy either, because a lot of, big damages are really squishy. He's a pretty big damage that's not squishy, so that does give him a big edge in that sense. And as Elmimo is going through all his emotions, yeah.
And when they took away the Miying healing, I think people thought that, oh, there goes his sort of solo comeback potential in that particular situation. But it still do really well because there's so many sort of stun, skill 1 stun unit now that you don't really think about it. But then when you're actually in the situation, you realize that, oh, I have to stun him now, and I'm dead.
Right, there's a lot of skill 1 stuns, and there's a lot of units on despair also, you know what I mean? So, like, there's so many, like, how do you avoid him all the time? It's like, it's really hard to ignore him, and if you happen to proc him, you got trouble,
True, and I think Miying right now might be a little bit better than Tian Lang, and also more fun to play with. Might be.
Yeah, I mean, all the people used to complain, like, oh, I got the wrong color panda, I mean, I'm not saying Tian Lang's useless. Tian Lang's still very good when he needs to, if put in the right position to be useful. But Mi Ying is definitely a very formidable counterpart now. Like, he's definitely lived up to catch up to his brother Tian Lang. He's definitely up there now in terms of strength.
All right, Truewhale against Topa. Truewhale's like in the time chamber or something. He looks decked out.
He looks like he's in an airplane
Topa's in the living room.
Truewhale's playing from outer space.
We got 2 speed lead gone immediately. But knowing Truewhale, he got a tons more coming.
I mean, Truewhale has every unit pretty much that you need ever, or even units you don't need ever. I mean, so there's definitely not enough pre-bans when you're fighting Truewhale, in that sense. So you have to do your best to, outdraft him just based on experience, because again, they can give you 5 pre-bans and you're still in trouble in terms of units, so. Okay, we got a Vanessa
and Topa locking the Jongnam.
Truewhale
going for the turn 2 position, maybe. Oh, never mind. He's going for the one-shot.
Angels. Yeah, he's going for the one-shot, but the Zeratu didn't do anything for him last week, so let's see if the Zeratu actually moves this week.
Okay, because Truewhale didn't lock in any speed lead, Topa might have a chance to go first here, but also Topa is usually not very confident in going first. Will he lock in the Yonhong? I'm not too sure with the Heigang in the middle, though.
I mean, the Heigang's a pretty good pick here, but whenever you draft Heigang, you got to be careful that the rest of your team actually have enough gas to go forward, because Heigang is not going to provide any gas, any damage. So it's either, it looks like Topa's going for the long 405-hour game.
And Miying's coming back on.
Pudding, yeah, the win pudding makes the games very, very, very extended.
Also, a lot of time people pick Heigang into like a bruiser comp, but they don't pick any buffer, which kind of take away the purpose of Heigang. So having a pudding right there is pretty good.
Right, yeah.
And another buffer.
That's the issue. Yeah, that's the issue too. He's doing a good job with that, because a lot of people, like you said, they pick Heigang only to counter like Gianna's or first turn strips, but then without any buffs going forward, Heigang is literally just a body. You know what I mean? It does nothing else, so having other buffs actually brings a lot more value back to the Heigang. But Topa's side's a little
Miying's
rough on
gone, seeing the performance.
But Truewhale side has no sustain either, so I mean, if it goes, resist, Sekhmet doesn't go to work.
Badowney and Vinnie stole all the segment
Yes.
RNG, left Truewhale with nothing.
Nothing. Left them with nothing. They used it all up.
Oh, but never mind. Biggest damage from Topa is gone for a while now. Oh, another double resist. Crazy.
Truewhale's team ate all his RNG, man. But he did resist two of the strips there, so Truewhale still has a little bit of RNG left. They saved a little bit for him. Greedy Vinnie, greedy Badowney, stealing everything.
Deep trouble. Oh, that's a hard hitting 0-2 for sure. There are a lot of tanky 0-2 now, but Truewhale, insanely efficient runes still allow 0-2 to hit very, very hard.
Yeah, I somehow feel like his is still really tanky. It's just that the runes are so good that it's doing massive damage as well on top of being tanky. But looks like the Jongnam is gonna possibly go down in the next turn here, so... And if it does, there's just not much gas left on Topa's side. Jongnam's basically only the gas, but... Let's see if D'Angelo can do anything in keeping the Jongnam alive, but doesn't look good. Doesn't look
Oh, he get that free bar though. He need to get a bit of a proc here to get a skill
well, that's
back.
the Heigang.
Or else
That's the Heigang value you're talking about. You know, whenever you have a buffing team, the Heigang actually has a purpose again.
Pretty much, but for how long though? Because that Jongnam is probably gonna go down right now.
Yeah, the Vanessa needs to get that res back online, and he has a chance to recover from this. Oh, not enough damage.
But the 0-2 is moving constantly into the Jongnam, and Jongnam is going down once again. And with the segment on the field, potentially keeping reset on the Vanessa. Nope, gonna use it on the Heigang, but still, Vanessa looks like she's about to go down too.
Yeah, I mean that Jongnam, like you rarely ever see a Jongnam go down that fast. The Zeratu is really doing a lot of damage there, you know, to make the Jongnam look like a not tanky unit whatsoever.
And once again, we're seeing another LD5 that was kind of underused and now being super meta into RTA in 2025.
Yeah, I mean Zeratu, again, he has a very small limited kit, but that limited kit does so much. Again, like the strip, the dots, and if he procs, obviously, insane amount of damage.
And that is definitely one of the great things about Summoners is that, oh wow, I quit the game in 2018, now I'm back, and wait, what is that? The unit from 10 years ago are meta and people are chasing after them? It's pretty crazy.
It's like people quit because like, oh, this unit's terrible, only LD5 is terrible, and now your only LD5 is a demon, you know? So like, it's, yeah, Summoners War, you never know. With balance patches, you never know. Sometimes they...
the smile is back on Truewhale, guys. He's finally happy. Last week was not it, but this week...
I was just gonna say, you rarely get emotion out of Truewhale, and he actually had a bunch of smiles there and laughter. Because even in American stuff, like, there's not much smiling at him, you know, so...
he was like, oh, I missed with segment. I'm so sad. Anyway, I won. Yes, I won despite bad RNG. I'm him.
Despite Truewhale playing from outer space, he shows a little bit of human by smiling.
And he's gonna prevent the unit that failed him.
I have to call Truewhale to see where he's playing from. Like, how do you get intergalactic like that?
All right, 0-2 coming back online. Let's see what Topa decides to do here. Is he going to lock in some sort of a Chandra, Yonhong angle here? Trying to go for that turn one, you know?
See, Truewhale pre-banned the Sekhmet because he didn't want to be tempted to pick it to fail again. He killed all temptation.
But we also know that Truewhale Laura angle might be coming back. But here is the speed lead and the Yonhong from Topa. Pressure the Laura to come out. And maybe another high base speed unit from Truewhale.
Well, I think part of it too, Topa realized that the whole sustain and drawing out the long game is not going to work in his favor. So now he's taking a different route where he's going to try and maybe push for turn one and see if he can, you know, take out one unit from Truewhale and reduce the pressure. You know what I mean? Because that turn two thing with Zeratu proccing, there is no team tanky enough to sustain Zeratu proccing like that.
And without the presence of Cigar, things like Josephine are coming back online to to counter the Jongnam as well.
Yeah, Josephine's still a little awkward because like it's just the Jongnam. You know what I mean? Like it's not bad pick, but like I don't think you needed it right then and there. You know? Okay,
I
that's
think he just kind of misses Miying. So, oh, there's the white Miying right there coming back to counter the Ethna and the Ragdoll. Solid last pick from Truewhale as well. I think Topa's in a lot of trouble.
Yes,
Everything you throw out is being counter.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, a Yunhong user as well. Like once you pick Yunhong, you know the Tianlang is coming. You know what I mean? So on top of Yunhong, now the Tianlang also messes with the Ethna, also messes with the Ragdoll. So it's almost a force ban. Even though it does hurt his own Oliver, it's almost a force ban. And now being force banned, Truewhale has the speed lead. Maybe his Laura could outspeed the speed leadless Yunhong. And we'll see. If Yunhong goes first, he still has a chance here. Nope. I don't think Topa's in a great spot.
Oh no, that Vile Laura's outspeeding the Swift unit of Topa.
It's okay. The pseudo speed lead Ragdoll comes into play here. We have a chance.
All right, he might get a quick stun in between, but that's where the Josephine value will come into play as well.
Yeah, but he has to do it because he needs the heal regardless. Everything was low already. So I knew the Ethna was going to get stunned there, but yeah, but he had to do it, so nothing you could do about that. Big damage, pray.
I think he got 2 good resists from the Josephine right there on the Jongnam and the Yunhong, keeping the team alive for longer. Oh, another miss for Oliver. Okay, you know what? Topa might be winning here.
Yeah, he didn't get the bar, so now you could boost up the Ethna maybe. Yeah, I'd probably boost the Ethna here and finish off the Zeratu.
But that is risking. Oh, never mind. No need for skill 2 right there. He got skill 3. Take down. Oh, save it for a little bit. But that was totally okay.
Yeah, as long as the Ethna doesn't get CC'd, it was a good play because now, Oliver can still reset skill 2. Use skill 2 reset on the Ethna. Let's see if Oliver goes. Oh, wow. That was a little premature, I think.
Truewhale had enough. He's done. And Topa is going to take game 2.
I feel like that was a little premature, man. I think you can reset the Ethna there, and the Ethna is pretty squishy. It still goes down. I don't think Truewhale is out of it, but I think Truewhale didn't want to see any more bad RNG and tilt himself. So sometimes quitting is the best method, because you let the game play out. You're just gonna see more violent procs, more this proc, that proc, and it's gonna mentally throw you off. So maybe quitting was the right idea.
Also, you never know what Laura can do, right? We've seen Laura go from skill 3 to a skill 3 almost immediately. So that could happen. Could. But yeah, we're going for a game 3 right here.
Truewhale, the zooming Truewhale eye. Looks like he's in Dave and Buster or something, inside a spaceship or something. What's going on here?
All right, here we go. Pre-ban Oliver Sackmet. So will Truewhale take the Jongnam first? Didn't even let me finish.
So rude, Truewhale. How dare you? How dare you interrupt Sean B like that?
So what will Topa do? Losing his Jongnam, finally.
Yeah, and the Oliver to control the Jongnam. So he responds with the Miles.
I think we're also seeing a research of Miles. Yeah.
Yeah, Miles is like the secondary best, I guess, like water choice after you lose Jongnam. I think Miles is probably the second best choice. So
I think Topa's gonna go for the Angela angle once again, who is the sort of new Miles best friend if you don't want to play Rakuni. But he's gonna go for the Velaju Heigang to counter the Zeratul Strip Dot.
Yeah, now we got a Dooman showing, and you also have the Twin Angels Zeratu combo. So this is a little rough, and the Suitcase Girl is back. Truewhale's really, really favoring the Suitcase Girl here. Picked it every chance he could. So
yeah,
it's
she's
definitely
also a great counter
unit.
to Heigang as well. Just stealing like Heigang, like just go away, outer space immediately.
Super 10 turn Oblivion, yeah. So
oh, but here comes the Ethna into a full water-ish team, so that's gonna be a great game for Ethna.
Yeah, I think the Ethna is going to have to get banned here, I feel like. And then maybe if Topa bans the Suitcase Girl, he could get himself online. Because the Suitcase is Heigang, and then Topa's kind of just a sitting duck. So I think maybe it's an Ethna ban and a Suitcase Girl ban. Or maybe you ban the Zeratu and just take out the big damage, but you have the Doom and guarantee kill as well. So it's a little weird for Topa still. But I don't think Topa gets his Ethna here. Yeah.
With true RNG, Doman could have missed as well, but he wouldn't want to risk that. So here we go. Both have speed lead, and both have solid counter. Let's see which one's going to work out better. And here comes the first turn stun from a Fire unit that could Violent Pro immediately and tilt you off to the moon.
Let's see if it works. Oh, the resist.
Ooh.
Somebody's in trouble.
I think Miles definitely going to be in a lot of trouble here. Did not even want to risk the defense break. Going to steal the Hagen. Oh, going to take the Village first. And now we're going to kill them one by one.
One by one. It's definitely an edge too, 'cause now the
oh, that's unfortunate for sure. He was hoping for the Hagang to put glancing on the 0-2, but that did not happen.
Let's see what Vanessa could do here. Okay, just an auto
not
attack.
Much.
There's not much.
Miles going down.
Miles going down. He does get the second life, but okay. Let's see. Let's see if this helps. Off the proc, a little bit of heal. A little bit of heal.
Yeah,
oh, you get the armor break too.
But there's no one really to utilize that armor break, unfortunately.
I mean, yeah, not much. But there's no choice because everything else is water, so there's nothing to utilize it regardless. It was more so for the heal than the armor break, but.
And the threat state from the suitcase girl from Irene's gonna work really well against Miles because now you can't even touch the Jongnam.
Yep, so the armor break means actually nothing this time around.
Oh, that's a nice crit, but as you can see, look at how tanky that thing is in Truewhale's hand. That thing must have easily almost 50,000 health being a CC unit.
Yeah, which is ridiculous to even think about because, you know, normal Jongnam's are already extremely tanky, and I mean, a well-ruined one is definitely going to be a big issue. But Miles doesn't do him pretty good damage, but the Miles is about to be offline here real soon.
Alright, Miles going down. The other two units are not very tanky.
I knew it. I knew Zeratu was going to proc. I knew it. It had to be. Oh, it had to be the proc.
Oh, Velajo luck is running out too. No more defense break.
4-man stun. Nope. Not quite. Vanessa needs... Oh, Vanessa's on Despair. Got a good Despair stun there. But Vanessa still needs another turn before the res is back online, so...
Maybe this is the moment to kill 0-2. Very good damage on the 0-2, but the self-healing is keeping him alive, and that's one of the biggest 0-2 selling point is that he's a little bit harder to kill than other Bruiser units.
I mean, same thing with him and Mi Ying. Like, their kits just provide survivability where they're much harder to deal with, but Zeratu should go down here. And if he gets this Jongnam down, Truewhale might be out of luck.
Oh, and here comes potentially the revive coming out. You might want to keep it.
This is not going to do enough to kill. But you might want to go for a stun with the Vanessa. Yeah, just to not get stunned.
Oh no, healing number 1 coming out. Suitcase coming out as well. Sealing the Vanessa and the revive together. Healing number 2 is coming out. Oh no, Jongnam with the pro.
Not like this.
No.
Not like this.
And suddenly, something just left Topa's face.
Yeah, Truewhale's back in the driver's seat.
Oh my god, the back-to-back Jongnam proc. Vanessa coming out of the suitcase, just realized she's alone now.
So alone she came out dizzy. Another big smile from Truewhale's side. So Truewhale's team up to 6 points for the week now. And I mean, Topa at least got a point for his team, so it wasn't all in vain. Again, you don't have to win every match here, but you want to at least try and split, you know, at least get it to a game 3 because points are points here. So you get a point even if you lose as long as you win one of the rounds. So at least Topa got 1 point for his team.
So now we're going to game 4. Will Absy keep the streak going? Or is he going to be the first one to lose from Truewhale? I wonder. Abs, you got a lot on the table here. You better perform for Truewhale teams, okay?
I mean, this was the matchup that I think was the one for sure for Topa's team, or at least in their mind for sure. But you can't take anybody for granted. You know, everybody's here for a reason. You know, everybody that's here is a big RTA person. You know, obviously some accounts, you know, all accounts are not created equal. You know, some accounts are better than others, but there's definitely good RTA minds between everybody. So I don't think from a brain standpoint, Pacman John's at any disadvantage. Maybe a little bit from an account standpoint, but you can't count Pacman John out. But this is definitely the match that I think Topa's counting on getting 2 points from for sure.
Momentum's going strong for Truewhale team. And now we're going to game 4. Pacman John and Absy. Let's see which one is gonna keep the streak.
Yeah, see if we can keep the streak or break the streak. But yeah, but Absy definitely needs to do something here, because if Topa somehow ends up with 1 point this week, that is way more detrimental than Truewhale's team only having 3 points from last week. But again, Truewhale's team is showing. Yeah, I mean, Truewhale's team is showing that, like I said, on paper, that's such a formidable team. Like, they are on paper like the best team for sure. You have 4 top competitors from the America side, and then Pacman John, who's, you know, no pushover either. So at the end of the day, like, Truewhale did a really good job drafting his team. It kind of helps when the captain of the team has an account like Truewhale, you know, so like before your first pick, you already have a really good pick. So anybody that Truewhale added to himself is already going to be quite formidable. So, I mean, at the end of the day, like, Truewhale's team, I don't know what happened to them last week, but I really foresee them probably being the favorites to finish on top of the brackets at the end of the 5 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, even the best RTA player have probably around 70% win rate, which means they still lose quite a decent amount if you play a lot of games. But here we go, Pacman John and Absy. Let's see what is going to be the pre-ban here. Absy play a lot of weird LD file that you don't see being used a lot nowadays, like Lima, Waryoung, Doc Geralt in his RTA lineup. So it's a bit harder to pre-ban properly when you don't know what's happening. But he does have the Maximilian Light Twin Angel angle that is very, very good. And here it is, the Maximilian pre-ban.
Yep. Bye-bye, Maximilian. Good job, Sean. He heard you. Now you banned it. But more importantly, I think Absy, he does like having fun. He has a lot of fun units to have fun with. But I think in the situation that his team is down so much right now, I think Absy's gonna have a little bit more of a serious draft. I think he's gonna cut the fun out a little bit and try and steal 2 points back for his team.
All right, I can smell the serious Jongnam segment angle coming against the Zeratul first pick here. And Ragdoll is going pure turn 2.
Yeah, Pacman super inspired by Truewhale Zeratul. Let's see how it matches up to Truewhale Zeratul, but definitely inspired by that, and we'll see if his Zeratul lives up to the hype as well.
Oh, he's so turn 2. Absy can either go raw control or one shot.
Turn 2. Yeah, it looks like Absy's going for the big damage. I think that's a
very solid play from Absy right there.
I agree. I think he leaves his team available for both sides right now. You could either push for the big damage and take something out. If it gets banned out, then he still has the control to play a little longer game, you know. But the thing with Pacman's team is it can get annoying really fast, you know. Oh, Leo.
Oh my God, the Leo Ragdoll situation. No, it's gonna lock in the the Win Bayak.
Yes.
Which can do a lot of damage, but I'm not sure it can survive Absy or not.
Well, it also has the silence and everything. So I mean, it.
If it moved though, if it moved.
Yeah, that's true. But I think
we might lose the Ragdoll here.
Posing a lot of threat and a lot of sustain too, like a lot of annoyingness, I should say. So let's see if Absy could take something out here. Interesting ban though.
Oh
I'm surprised he banned the Jongnam.
Absy got that
I'm not sure Jongnam
attack buff.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm not sure Jongnam would have been my ban there, I'll be honest, but let's see what the Light Twin Angels could do here.
Oh, that's
gonna miss the strip on his Zeratul though.
I think it's alright. Zeratul alone might not be a problem, and Zeratul might not be alone anymore. It's gone pretty much.
What's Zeratul? Somebody see a Zeratul? Zeratul?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh no. Absy's playing Siege right now, sniping left, right, center. It's instantly a 4v2 with Oliver controlling the win Bayak for probably the entire game. So this might be over before it even began. Absy locking in.
It's definitely over before it began. And at the end of the day, like I said, Absy has a lot of fun units, but I think his team trailing so heavy right now, and he knows that he has the one favorable matchup, because even the next match is not necessarily favorable. They're both America's Cup competitors, contestants. So they're both very formidable. So it's not guaranteed that Topa's team has the edge there. And Absy really needs to take advantage of this game that he has the edge in.
Definitely. And I think when you go raw turn 2, you either need someone to cut attack bar in between. So Ragdoll +1, another thing that have a shot at moving. Or you need to have a swift unit like a segment in your draft to pressure the enemy a little bit, because if not, Absy can just go in with 3 ways to deal with Pacman, and that is just hard to ban.
I mean, that was the thought process of Pacman, but again, like you said, they need something else in addition to Ragdolls. Just the Ragdoll's not enough, like the Angel's not going to do anything if she doesn't get to move, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like, you have to have a second way to cut or revive or sustain or something, because you can't heal one-shots, man. You can't shield one-shots, so...
Okay, locking in the 0-2 early on once again. Not sure about that, because I don't think Absy need to pick 0-2 or have 0-2 for that matter. And Absy, once again, without Light Twin Angel, still have plenty of way to cleave the enemy with Maxi into Robo. So I think Pacman is definitely still in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I think Absy knows that Pacman can't contest speed with him, so like Absy knows he can go either the speed snipe comps or even this speed cleave comp, you know what I mean? Because either way, he's probably going to go first. So I think Absy knows he has the speed over Pacman, so Pacman's really, really playing from behind here.
All right, at least Pacman this time lock in a potential swift unit who is also a speed lead that could give 0 to the turn to do something. So that's a start. I think that's not too bad.
Absy's got to be a little careful too what he picks here, because Pacman has the possible Leo angle still. So this is good what Absy did. Absy pivoted a little bit to not fully commit to the speed cleave and not trap himself in a corner.
He's still got that double strip going, so looking still pretty solid for Absy right here. Let's see if Pacman's gonna continue. Oh, whoa! We got a Dog Ryu coming up, which means...
Let's see if we got a little speed competition here.
It has to be a Heigang ban for the Ethna and the Dark Ryu to work properly, which means Absy can go for a swift unit here to go first with the Sierra and the Maximilian, banning out the Water Twin Angel and snipe something immediately, or 2 things immediately.
The issue with the Swift unit is the Swift unit is almost guaranteed to get banned here. This is part of a little bit of an issue where Absy kind of committed to not going turn 1 for sure. Oh, the speed, okay. Okay, that's not bad.
Right.
I mean, he left him 2 strippers, but nothing to follow up besides the bomb, so that's not bad. 3 strippers, I should say. So he took out the threat,
first
really.
turn for Abs. So let's see how many he can control in this 2 turn here. You gotta be kidding me now. Nah, he did not do that. Nah. Get out of here. Oh the despair stop the Dog Ryu. I mean, he has Heigang, so like, doesn't really matter.
Oh, the Zaratu's kind of squishy, man. That 1 bomb almost took care of it. No attack buff, nothing. Oh, look at that. That shield didn't even last. Oh, but the Zaratu proc. Squishy means big damage. Let's see it.
It is
pretty big.
Yep. And it took the hit from the Wunsa just fine. Another stun from the Heigang onto the win unit. Oh my god, Absy. He's doing it, man.
The Heigang is going to work. Heigang does not want to lose this game.
The glancing did not help the CR. Still got stunned, but I think it's looking pretty bad for Pacman right here. He's out of sustain. But right now is the moment where Ethna can bring it back.
Oh, he could boost the Ethna here. This is big. Pacman has a chance still.
Oh, that skill 3 is coming out. Potentially taking out the Wunsa. Cannot touch the Lima though, unfortunately.
Yeah, I feel like I still would have probably went on the Lima, I think. But then Lima probably... Because the Heigang and They can't solo, but Lima has like some kind of potential to cause a lot of problems here. You see what I mean? Like that's why I still would have went for the stun on Lima, I think. But having a
No, you
chance to
couldn't
take out
because
a
of the
unit,
Heigang passive, so you
oh yeah,
could
when it
not
came back
stun the
up,
Lima right there.
right. Yeah, you're correct. That's why. Okay, makes sense now.
Unfortunately. Oh, Pacman almost had it, and no.
Hey Gang is
I
not
think
playing game. Hey Gang really
Heigang's
wants
being
to
too
win this
brutal
game.
right now.
Hey Gang does not want to be a loser.
Man, the problem with Pacman draft is that he saw the Heigang in the mid pick. He's still locked in 2 units that get countered by Heigang. So he's kind of getting what he asked for a little bit right here. But the Heigang stunning Etna like back to back is just it's kind of different.
Yeah, I don't think I would have went for the AoE stun there. I think you got to be a little patient and wait off the glancing because I don't think they can kill the Ryu here. Okay, that can kill the Ryu, but if it procs. But yeah, I guess he couldn't wait it out because he knew the Lima was going to proc, I guess. Because that glancing just kind of neutralizes everything the Twin Angels does. It's a low stun chance to
And
begin
that
with,
is
and then
GG.
glancing does not help. That is definitely GG.
Pacman's still questioning how live can be such cruel thing with Valen procs and stuff. But it is what it is. It happened.
Well, I mean, the cruelest thing wasn't the violent procs. The cruelest thing was Hey Gang just making the Ethna non-existent. Pretty much putting Ethna in a suitcase, you know?
Yeah, tough game. Tough game. But congratulations to Abs for bringing it back for Team Topa here.
Yeah, we're at 6-3 on the point thing now, so at least Topa's team is getting some points back, and hopefully for Topa's side, Stayhive can get 2 wins off of Ladrillo. But Ladrillo is super focused, super strong account. Obviously, his legend finished account, so it's definitely a formidable account. So at the end of the day, Ladrillo is definitely going to try and make up some more points for Truewhale's team because they had a bad week last week, and again, Topa's team is taking the hurt right now, so they really need Stayhive to do something.
I think the last game is probably one of the realest 50-50 game that we're getting. It's hard to see who's gonna win.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think this is really like the really close matchup between Ladrillo and Stayhive. The edge for sure goes to Ladrillo again. It is a little stronger of an account. It's also had a legend finish before, and nothing against Stayhive. He did compete in America's Cup last year, but he was also a replacement, so he was technically first man out of the top. But he is obviously first man out of the top. That still makes you stronger than majority of the field that plays Summoners War. So he's definitely strong, definitely a top G3 player as well. So we'll see who really comes out on top here. But I do give the edge to Ladrillo. Truewhale does need Ladrillo to perform here. And for the Captain Topa, if Stayhive could pull off a little bit of an upset, I would say, it'd be definitely beneficial for Topa's team as well. So they're definitely both probably pretty anxious and nervous on how their teammates are going to perform. And they're both probably praying for a win here because it will help out both teams significantly.
Here we go, guys. Last match between these two teams. Will Ladrillo or will Stayhive's gonna bring the last victory for their team? But Truewhale team looking really strong this week. It's kind of funny how Truewhale is playing from the fucking spaceship and then Ladrillo is like playing from the supermarket or something.
Yeah, it looks like the first thing I thought of is like he took the picture while walking in Costco or something. That's the first thing I thought of. Oh, that is definitely a ceiling of Costco or a Sam's Club, supermarket, something. All right, got a Gianna and a Hey Gang 3-man, and a Jongnam on the first pick on Stayhive side. Okay. Looks like we know what angle Ladrillo's going for.
we got our first Veronica introduction today's matches, and we got the now rising meta of the Twin Angel with Water Fire being in the forefront with a lot of utility in 2 unit, a lot of damage, control, immunity, cooldown reduction, cooldown increase. It is one hell of a team in these first 2.
Most importantly, it is the new and up and coming meta, and one very important thing you left out on the Twin Angels is the little bit of bar push they offer on their auto attack, their first skills. So like they really have a pretty complete kit, especially with the 2 of them combined. they pretty much do everything you need something to do. So it is definitely becoming the meta quickly.
All right, and then we have another cooldown time support unit in the form of Ella, a bit more underrated in the player base because she seemed kind of boring. Like, oh, it's like a 5-star math. Why do I care? But with Jongnam doing skill 3 every turn, that is a tough unit.
That's the biggest problem. Like, you have these units like Jongnam and Ashur who could really change the game with 3 units that constantly let them have the abilities to change the game. So definitely a strong draft from Stayhive side. Ladrillo is going for the straight blow you up comp. So let's see if Stayhive gets blown up or he could sustain and cool down his way to victory.
Yeah, I'm liking what Ladrillo's doing here. Is going in fast with big damage. Would love to see something else than Miying though if you're going for that kind of angle. But still, the light chicken's gone, so no more strip defense break. So let's see who's gonna take turn 1 here. Veronica taking turn 1 could be falling into the segment step or landing everything, and it did land everything on the entire enemy team. So it's gonna be a rough start for Stayhive. Oh wait! Oh wait!
Oh wait!
Oh wait! Hold up! Ella cutting in between with the boost from the Water Twin Angel mentioned by Wikers, and now things suddenly look really good for Stayhive after Veronica's turn.
Yeah, especially that immunity neutralizes this entire turn from Ladrillo. So unless somehow you can kill through immunity, which doesn't look likely. A little more sustained back from the Ella here. The Veronica has no cooldown, so now all the cooldowns are back online. So if Jongnam goes to work... Oh, okay, so Twin Angels didn't stun. Let's see if Jongnam could stun here.
I'm pretty sure he will, and then there's big damage.
He's in big trouble. Yeah, it's big trouble
oh
here.
Oh my god. And it's gonna see the boost, the mini boost. Oh, it let the Jongnam move in front of the Ciara. Big AoE, boom. Oh,
but it stunned, the one you don't want to stun.
But Ciara's going down soon. Can she land her last bomb? No, Ladrillo.
Ladrillo's in trouble now. That bomb was big. That bomb was the one comeback mechanic there. I don't like Ladrillo's chances now. This is where the Ella just starts becoming really annoying, along with the Twin Angels being really annoying now. And I used to deal with constant skill.
Usually you would think that, oh, 5 Twin Angel damage dealer, probably not as tanky. And did you see that he took a Miying damage and looked pretty fine after that?
Yeah, it looked pretty healthy, and obviously the bomb damage plus Miying, it wouldn't have been healthy, but the bomb not landing is really, really detrimental for Ladrillo right now. Sierra's going down here. Oliver has nothing to reset, so Oliver's just a bot. I got a little bit of healing from the auto attack.
Oh, and that ally healing as well is just way too good. Nothing that Ladrillo can do after the failed turn 1. And there are 3 healers on Stayhive as well. Oh my god, that's a lot of healing.
Yeah, he pushed the cool time back on the Miying as well, and then big damage on the from the Fire Twin on the Miying there, and that's it. That's it. Stayhive. Not bad, Stayhive. I think Stayhive has the perfect
the momentum.
Ella is the perfect counter for the Veronica issues.
Who would have thought? Once again, Ella.
Yeah, not bad.
Very underrated by the community. Very strong. Doesn't look very flashy, but in the right spot, oh boy, one of the most annoying support to deal with.
Yeah, it's definitely a boring unit to play with, but it serves its purpose when it needs it, man. But that's it right there. I mean, you see it now. He bans the Veronica because he knows his Ella is probably gonna get banned, and Ladrillo bans the Ella, not wanting to deal with it, but he did lose his Veronica in return, so
man,
we'll see how they respond
lost
now.
a game today? Oh wait, Jongnam lost when Topa used it, so that's probably the only time he lost today. But every time Jongnam showed up, it's tough for the enemy. And we got the classic silver Jongnam segment angle created by the one and only Lest from last year SWC, just dominating everybody else in the finals.
I mean, silver is definitely super formidable. I mean, the silver you're talking about, 33 speed lead, with unique abilities. You know what I mean? So it's like it's one of those units you don't never prepare for. You don't expect your opponent to pull it out on you, and you know it's Lest really gave it some light, and now it's in the forefront. If people are lucky enough to have a silver, it's definitely a top tier unit to have.
But don't worry, Stayhive got now 7 unit in his team, playing a little bit unfair right there and locking his 8th unit. There's so many of them, so much utility in just the first 3.
Yeah, and the fairness though, on Ladrillo's side, he has the suitcase girl, so he takes out 2 units, so he only has 6. So it's a 6v4.
Oh, we got that annoying heal.
Oh, we're gonna see a lot of twins going, guys.
A lot of twins indeed. A lot of fun things about to happen. But I gotta be honest, playing with Twin Angel is a very annoying thing to do as well, because there's so many skills to collect. When we're not used to it, you are more likely to make a lot of mistakes when you play with too many twins.
You definitely need a lot of practice. You definitely need a lot of practice. They do very similar but very different things in a sense. So like, if you mix up and get confused between the colors, you're gonna. So you'll see the attack bar, the timer bar is gonna go down pretty low before every twin ability, because you have to sit there and read and make sure you're not pressing the wrong one in a sense. Oh,
suitcase goes missing. Not looking good right now for Silver. He can't do the Silver thing, which is a slow in the karma, which can be quite devastating against the enemy, but not in this case.
He still put it on the 1 unit, but it was stunned anyway. But the slow is still pretty big. I mean, there's no way you could wait out the 2-turn cooldown, so you had to kind of use it there.
No prop for the Ashura. So maybe it's not over yet for Ladrillo, even though he missed his potential kill right there.
I mean, Jongnam is online with 2 fire units with no immunity, so there is some potential here.
Here comes the Water Twin Angel, boosting the bar. Didn't really do much right there because Shao is still very far away from moving. And this Fire Twin Angel is going down rather quickly. There's only one real big strip from Stayhive, and he used that first turn. But here comes the Shower, doing big damage, sustaining himself. Oh no.
The big thing is the skill 3 healing and cleansing off that Twin Angel, so now the Twin Angel is actually healthy again. Healthy enough, and the Water Twin Angel also has the heal and shield available. So I don't think there's enough damage right now to take down Stayhive's side. So Stayhive is actually looking really good right now.
Man, I just realized COM2US is kind of liking these skill 3 that does a lot, and then suddenly it heal as well. So now a Shower and Jonah have it. I'm kind of waiting for which kind of wind bruiser is gonna get that heal factor.
It's not fair. For the first time in the game ever, like the wind is not the favorite one. You know, wind's always the best unit of everything. So this time the wind is still waiting for that, like you said.
Like now, let's say they buff Wind Twin Angel to like heal a little bit in skill 3, and suddenly you have another big skill 3 that a bit of healing now.
There'll be triple twins everywhere, but the Sekhmet did miss the reset as well, so Sekhmet's probably going down here as well. So this game is pretty much over for Ladrillo. There's nothing he could do. He has no damage to come back from this. The Fire Twin Angels will confirm the kill right now on the Sekhmet. And pretty much just the waiting game. Ladrillo gets 2-0'd again, right? You got 2-0'd last week as well.
Yeah, Ladrillo is one of the strongest players in this entire America Summit, and he hasn't won a game yet. Shows how competitive.
I mean, he was the first overall pick, and I think he has to move away from Costco because that playing location has bad RNG. He has to play not from Costco next week. Maybe he can get a win. But definitely 2 weeks from now, because just as a reminder, we won't be on next week, guys. Next week is Legend Tournament, so they're going to be taking a break from this Summit for a week, but they'll be back April 4th to continue the 3rd week of Summit. Also, let's take a quick look at the highlights here. I mean, there's not much highlights. The Twin Angels pretty much dominated the world here. So I'm surprised it took till Game 5 to see the double Twin Angels like that, but this shows exactly how strong they could be, and right there, the second game, the Suitcase Girl getting resisted pretty much sealed Ladrillo's fate.
I think because people were too busy picking out E5 in the previous matches, so Stayhive just trying to show people that, hey, you got some RGB goodness left in the meta you can still use to dominate the enemy, and he showed it. And after this, we're going to go for a short break, guys, but then we have a coupon coming after the break, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, guys, make sure also you stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave the stream, because the coupon code, I was told, is very, very time sensitive. So the minute we put it up, you have an X amount of time to get it in before it does expire. So it expires really quickly is what they told me. I don't know what the coupon code is. I don't know if it's good, if it's bad, but free is for me. And at the end of the day, it expires quickly. So guys, make sure you stay tuned once we get back from break. Right now, the score is 6-5 just for this week. Good luck, have fun with 6 points versus Topa's team that got 5. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it was a pretty even week. Truewhale came out to a fantastic start, but I think he's a little upset at the finish. But again, better than...
Yeah, I really
Sean,
thought Truewhale team was going to be on like a roll here to just like destroy everything. But then Absy and Stayhive just said like hold my beer, like relax, Truewhale. We got this.
Yeah,
Not so easy now.
Exactly. Don't worry, Captain Topa. We're here to save the day. Don't worry. We're here to save the day. And they definitely did. This whole 6.5 point thing makes it much more even. But we'll see you guys on the other side of the break. Again, there'll be a coupon code when we get back, so don't go anywhere. Take care, guys. We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. As promised,
Welcome
I think the coupon code is coming, unless we got lied to. But we'll see shortly.
And it
It is. See, we didn't get lied to. More games in RTA.
Something that a lot of people would not want to do. More games in RTA. Oh my god, I can't wait to play more games in RTA.
Never forget that
Oh
coupon
my
code.
god. That is a crazy coupon. But we are
It's a
going
couple
for
hours.
the second round of today's matches between two different teams. So we are seeing a return of wait.
Team Dolphins.
Where does Amo
Mendietta's
belong
team.
to?
Mendietta's team.
Team
Dolphins.
Team Dolphin and a new team, Team Bolal, that you didn't see last week. So they are playing this week. So we're going to be seeing 5 fresh new players join America Summit. So I can't wait to see what they're going to bring to the table and how they're going to get drafted to fight one another.
Well, that guy with the gray sweater has no chance.
Who?
The guy with the gray sweater, no chance.
Who?
I don't know his name, but I don't think he has a chance. He doesn't.
Hey,
he doesn't
it says
look.
he's the
He doesn't
champion.
look very. Listen,
He's the champion for sure.
anybody could buy this shirt. It's hard to be the man, though. You know what I mean?
He got a step one down, so
Love you, Ammo.
he was chosen to go first previous week, and he was the one starting America Summit, and Topa made it light work for sure.
Yeah, he put himself right into the seat for Topa to drive.
All right, so let's see how they're gonna draft their players to see whether we're gonna be seeing some crazy matchups or not.
Torneio.
And here is Team Bolal discussing the draft.
Here's their secrets. DK did give me some insight on his plan. I don't know if he's going to stick with
A
it. But
senha é
let's hear.
7275.
Let's see what we can hear, but he's speaking Portuguese. Is not helping. Daniel, English, Daniel.
Wait. Does Sarah speak Portuguese?
Nope. That's why she looks so
Okay.
lost. You don't see how lost Sarah looks right now?
She was like, what's going
Sarah
on,
looks like
guys?
she
Are we
got
speaking
dropped- she got
Japanese?
dropped off in a foreign country right now. She is lost.
Yes, I can.
English, see?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Tell your secrets, Daniel. Tell us all your secrets.
I understand.
Crazy plan for sure.
Yeah. I pick one, right? Emodels.
That is some crazy background going on for Zach, though.
You.
Yes.
Me. Yeah.
And Big V looking just as focused as he looked last week. Completely still and focused on camera. Also,
oh my god, dude.
Oh, we got
Oh,
Daniel
starting off
Carioca
strong.
versus Amadeus. Bye, Ammo. Everybody in chat can join me in saying bye, Ammo.
And you never know. Maybe Amo's gonna bring some heat this time around. Starting off strong for his team, though.
Yep. And then Team Dolphins put up Mendieta. Let's see who Team Bolal, Daniel Carioca's team responds with. I think he might use Jeff Bolal in the third match, both because I have inside information and also seemingly everybody's putting their strongest player in the match 3, it looks like so far. So maybe they'll follow suit, is my assumption.
Yes, either to keep the streak or break the streak of the enemy. Bring the momentum back for the team.
Yeah, let's see. Yes, Sarah has a lot of those trophies in the back. You see that on the floor?
Yeah, she's the real champion with actual trophies, you know?
She got
Not like
3
the
of those.
champion hoodies.
3 of those she got 3 Arta trophies. What are you doing with those over there?
All right, Sarah's playing second here against Mendieta.
Yeah, we got Sarah against Mendieta. Should be a good matchup right there. And then, as I guessed, they put up Jeff Bolal in match 3. And let's see who Dolphins responds
David.
with. I'm going to assume probably
Oh, well,
Big
nice.
V
Okay.
or I mean, you still have some good options
Next
here.
pretty strong too.
Just go eat my food.
Yeah, Zex is definitely up there, and David's so strong. He's wearing the same sweater since last week too, so he's definitely formidable as well.
Yeah, if Truewhale play from outer space, David's playing from the void. Okay, playing from darkness.
And Big V is up against Jeff Bolal. We have David put up, so I guess they're saving Zex for the last match. Daniel Carioca is going to respond with
Yes.
Yes.
I think we're only hearing half the conversation here.
Yes. It's pretty funny because he's kind of responding to me, but he can't hear me talking. So it's actually pretty funny because when I was like speak English, he started speaking English. So it's like we're almost like telepathy with each other. Let's go.
All right, Zach's in the last spot against Gab. So
Versus
Tonzo
Gab.
against David.
Let's see
Let's
how
see if
this
we're going
turns
to
out.
be
I
seeing
mean,
any Angelmon here.
I think Daniel's side is a little stronger on the top side, like the first half of the bracket. So let's see if they could put some points up for Daniel's team on their first week. Because again, they did have the bye the first week, so they are playing every week going forward. But this is their first week, so let's see how they do. But from what I know, Gab is I think Gab is a top player as well. He's a top G3 player as well, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely some strength at the bottom there still for Daniel's team.
Yep, there are players that you might not know exist, but they are still in G3. They're still top 100. It's just that they don't participate in tournaments. They don't go stream. So you just kind of don't really know about their existence, but they can definitely be a very, very formidable opponent because there's no way you're going to just get to G3 that easily nowadays.
Yeah, you don't get G3 by accident for sure. You know what I mean? You definitely have to know a thing or two or, I guess be super, 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 super lucky, which in most cases, better to be lucky than good, in most competitions. So if that's what got you there, that's what you need today, a little bit of luck, So even though they are not all the names are very, very familiar, definitely don't count anybody out in any situation.
All right, guys, going to the very first game, and Amo starting off for the team once again. Hopefully he doesn't let the team down. Oh no, he lost the champion in the hoodie. It's gone now.
Yep.
It's
He lost
over.
the champion. It's over. The whole word disappeared. It's crazy.
And we're
They're
also
both
seeing
smiling.
Daniel Carioca.
They're both smiling in the picture. Let's see who's smiling at the end of this one. But I think Daniel's going to try and have fun. But I did speak to Daniel before this, and he is, he's a very nice guy, of course, but he is ultra competitive as well. So he's going to take this very seriously. So I think Ammo has his work cut out for him for sure. And as much as we joke about Ammo is a very solid player as well. He streams all the time. Most of you guys, follow him or catch his streams, and super great guy, super fun guy to hang out with, but more fun to bash. So you better do something, Ammo, because the strong B bashing train is firing up already.
Hey, he's gonna use that for fuel, okay? It's like, yeah, let me show you, okay? Who's gonna carry the boat? It's Amo time, baby. Yeah, that's the kind of energy you want to bring here, Amo.
It better be Amo time, or it's gonna be Sean B time. So pick your poison, Amo. Decide your fate.
I think it's gonna take a bit of time for them to join the call so we can see the beautiful faces. And here we go, Amo and Daniel Carioca. Let's see what's gonna be the first pick here. Both stream a lot, which means they expose their runes fairly often on stream. So that is a weakness to be exploited.
Yeah, that's always a downfall, and some people always have that fear of being a streamer for that reason. Because when it's time to compete, you kind of, you don't realize how much you actually do expose when you stream. Whether when people ask questions inadvertently or, not even realizing, you end up exposing a lot. So a lot of top competitors don't stream for that reason, but I do give a lot of credit to the guys that are top players that do stream, because streaming is for the community, and them not being worried about it and being able to persevere is shows strong sense of character.
And for the pre-ban, we have two of the most popular, most competitive water unit in our tier right now, the Water Twin Angel and the Jongnam. They both have very strong skill 3. They both AoE stun, they both heal, and they both strip. So they're really, really good in the current
both
meta.
Water.
Yeah. So we're seeing the other side of the meta showing up. We've got the Oliver, we've got the Segment, we've got the Chandra, pretty standard stuff here coming out. Amo dropping the AoE cleave, going for the bruiser single target meta, joining the meta as well.
Yeah, catching a recent ammo stream, people have been asking about his whole oh my god, I can't think of the name all of a sudden, brain fart. Maximilian, right? And he said that it's unplayable, it's unusable, all his LDs. He has 21 LDs, all unusable. So let's see if he actually uses any of LDs, because he's been complaining that all of his are useless. So let's see if that was all just an act to prepare for the summit, or is he really going to forego going any LDs altogether?
I guess he doesn't have a Rahul then. Amo is going to go for another high base speed here and the Fire Twin Angel. Daniel Kariuka trying to revive a meta from years ago, but with the buff of Mouse, it's kind of coming back a little bit here. But let's see if it's going to be good enough against Amo. And we got a Velajo, we got a Juno getting locked in because Amo just locked in Wind and Fire. So the only appropriate answer is going to be the Fire Nation from Daniel Kariuka. Okay.
I mean, Daniel also is channeling an older meta with some older units, but to be fair, like it is good to do this as well, because these aren't as contested outside the Oliver, maybe Miles and Vel, I guess a little bit, but they're not as, some of the picks aren't as contested, so like you actually get your draft through a lot of the time. So it's not as popular of a draft, but it's definitely an annoying draft that Daniel has in front of him.
All right, Amo locking in the strong fire solo, immune to stun, which is probably Daniel's biggest advantage here with the Mouse and the Juno. So I think Fire Monkey is not too bad. I was kind of half expecting a Chow coming up, but Chow is just fake overall. Like Chow is everyone's nightmare, including the user. So
yeah, exactly. I do feel like a water unit probably might have been a better choice, considering all the fire that's staring you down. But, you know, Fire Monkey is definitely a good counter for some of the units that Daniel has. So that's why Daniel did ban it. And Ammo, trying to protect the potential Fire Monkey and his own 3 fire units, bans out the water unit.
So Amo's going first, but it doesn't mean you're going to win unless you own like Maximilian, Veronica, Gianna. So let's see if Amo is gonna succeed in controlling the enemy team here. Going for the strip. Oh, got greeted with a Brazilian tech. Everything on max res. And surprise, Amo got resisted again. So
Amo, how much accuracy is on your segment, man?
Classic stream question. And here we go, losing the Ethna pretty quickly to the 4 damage coming out from the enemy team here.
Yeah, Ethna's not gonna be alive much longer here. I mean, Ethna did pretty much what Ethna could do here too, because of the 3 fire units. The skill 2 is not that effective from Ethna here, so that skill 3 to try and stun Oliver was his only window, and missed. But fortunately, Amo's Ethna's built on 100 resist apparently, and resisted the reset from the Oliver. So,
and it was tanky enough to barely survive, and now the Chandra could actually protect for a little bit longer. But unfortunately, that's not going to last forever, because Juno has strip, Velager has strip, so that protection will definitely have to go down at some point.
Yeah, there's some strips definitely in play here. It's a pretty safe strip from Juno too, because if the Chandra stuns the Juno, you get some more life out of it. But he stuns the Chandra and misses the strip. Interesting. That's awkward.
Yeah, that was a weird turtle event, and now you get the reset on the Oliver. Oliver's also going down, but remember the Veladru heal, Rakuni heal coming up. So, and Etna is kind of cycling out of the protection, but at least you got some value on the Oliver with the defense. Right? Oh, no strip from Veladru.
It's the 400 resist Etna. So brilliant, Damo. So brilliant.
Here is the very small window that Segment could land a skill to on the enemy team, but he needs to let somebody move to actually get use out of that skill too.
The small issue with the skill 2 too is Juno is the next to move after the skill 2 goes up, so unless he lands like all the unrecoverables and stuff like that, it's gonna be a little awkward one. So he might opt for the skill 3 on the Vela instead.
Yep, gotta finish off the Oliver. If not, Rakuni is gonna take care of it. So the Villager gets another quick skill 3 out. I wonder if Chandra's gonna move enough to protect the Ethna here.
I mean, it's definitely
he
a
need
chance.
That juicy proc, baby.
I mean, that hug is like unremovable apparently. So.
Oh, Ethna did not get the extra layer of protection from Chandra. I mean, she's going down very soon. But then, against 3 fire, maybe it's time for Ethna to leave the stage. It's totally fine.
Yeah, I mean, Ethna kind of did her job. She outlasted the Oliver somehow. I'll never understand how, but somehow it did. And he's going for the damage on the Twin Angels here.
And we are switching it up on the lower
into the fire unit. So, okay.
I was too busy looking at Amo classic reaction to violent procs. Just a man in his grief moment right there, looking down to his phone, not believing what is happening. And revenge is coming out, violent procs coming out, and Rakuni allowing Amo to relive his old nightmare from 2-3 years ago, getting rid of all that debuff.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, right now he's in a really, really bad spot. I mean, the less damage you have, the more problematic Rakuni becomes. So as the turns go, Rakuni just becomes more and more detrimental to your chances. It's definitely not looking good for Ammo's side. Ammo has also begun to hide his face completely, so we don't know what Ammo looks like anymore at this point. I think part of Ammo's demise is he's wearing his LD do-rag, and he didn't pick any LD units. That's why he's not doing good. So he needs to change the do-rag or change the draft, because no dark units with the dark unit do-rag is not working.
All right, we're going for round 2 between Amo and Daniel. Let's see if Amo can come back from this, or he is going to keep his 2-0 streak from previous week.
I mean, DK's got the big smile like had in the pictures, and Ammo's smile has disappeared. All
right, guys, here we go. Let's see, it's going to be pre-ban here. Are we seeing an Oliver pre-ban, maybe? Or is Amos going to steal the Oliver this time around? But then, I think because Amo having first pick here, he might be locking in the Jongnam first pick. So maybe Daniel's turn to ban Jongnam.
Yeah, I think Amo might lean towards the double Twin Angel draft this time around, since they'll be available, unless Daniel bans the Fire one, maybe. But the Fire one didn't really do much last game, so I feel like maybe Daniel's not really scared of it. Nope, Daniel does ban it to prevent the double twins. And
no
see
more
what Ammo
double
goes.
Twins. No Oliver, like which means Jongnam's gonna look really good.
It's either Jongnam or Sekhmet first pick here. I think probably Jongnam, I imagine. Daniel probably respond with some kind of Sekhmet Sierra, Sekhmet. Oh, Oliver's banned, so probably Sekhmet Sierra, I imagine.
Could be Sekhmet Sierra, could be Chandra Sierra, and Chandra Sekhmet. So Amo has the Maxi or the Sierra angle for the speed lead here, leading into the Ethna, or Vanessa Ethna if he wants to. Trying to get the outspeed situation.
All I know is Ammo right now has Sean B voice deep in his head right now. He's imagining the bashing that's coming.
Oh no. But hey, Ella's not too bad into Sekhmet, looking pretty good right there. And they got the Water Twin Angel as well. A lot of cooldown support for the Jongnam, but also put a lot of pressure on Jongnam. If he get banned now, he needs to have a second damage dealer in his 4th and 5th pick.
I'm kind of okay with the Wind Monkey here from Daniel. Maybe something like that. 2 water units shown already. Also the extra stripping provided by the Wind Monkey. And yeah, those units have a hard time targeting the monkey, so the monkey will be able to do a lot of revenging. But there's the Fire Bayek.
I think Daniel's literally locking in Amo's draft from last game, replacing the Fire Twin with the Velajo. Pretty much similar unit-ish with immunity and support for the team. And Amo's locking the Juno and Fire Bayek angle, which is not bad into Daniel's team. So I think Amo actually has the chance here to defeat Daniel and bring it to game 3.
Oh, there's the Chow you mentioned that Ammo could have picked. Will Daniel lock it in now?
Oh, Dano's literally doing Amo's team, but better. We got a Chow last pick here that could utilize the defense break from the other 3 unit and one-shot Amo's unit if the Chow get a proper turn going.
That's the big thing with Chow is like, you know, Chow is one of those units that with armor break on, you never know what can come out of him, you know, so impossible to control also the Chow, so he could really put forth a lot of damage into those fire units.
Yeah, might have to be a Chow ban here.
It's a
else
Jong
Amo's going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ban, I think. Oh no, Ella ban, okay.
All right.
So
Dano's probably going to get turn 1 here because of the high base speed and the same speed lead going on. But would Dano land? Because Amo did not.
Yeah, Daniel's edge, Ammo's edge is he has 2 waters into the 2 fires too, so we'll see how that turns out.
Oh, that is looking like a Vio or Despair Ethna. A bit slower. And Segment also they fail.
Truewhale's team took all the Sekhmet power out, bro. There's no more Sekhmet. Sekhmet cannot be picked for the rest of this tournament.
But awkward situation here for Amo. Could only land 1 single target strip into maybe a single target stun from Jongnam. Kind of a waste,
Needs the
but
stun.
he kind of have to do it. Oh, he might finish off the Villager early on here.
I don't know about switching targets there. I feel like he just kept the damage on the Vela, because now this is going to do some serious work here. Oh, everyone glanced.
I think he was... he knew that the Chandra protection is coming out, so he kind of make Daniel make a choice here. And Ethna is going to be a choice so that he can fully focus on the Vela June.
Province Vela procs, then I wasn't big. Okay, no proc. now Vela might go down here.
All right, Amo's feeling it. Amo's feeling 1 step into the door already. He's getting somewhere here. He's looking really good.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those, like, Sekhmet's just one of those units where if Sekhmet goes to work, you win. Sekhmet does not want to go to work, it's pretty much you lost. It's just like Sierra. Sierra lands bomb, you win. Sierra misses bomb, you lose. So that's why I'm not a big fan, even though Sekhmet's super meta right now. I'm not a huge fan of units like Sekhmet because of that. But
Amo seeing the violent pro. Amo with the revenge despair stun. He could not believe it.
Yeah, Daniel got a little greedy with using the skill 2 there instead of finishing off the Bayek, and now he's going to pay the price. He's going to heal with the skill 3, so now it's pretty much over for Daniel. So Daniel was in a spot where he did get a little greedy, but he did have to go for the greedy play because that's the only way he could set up potentially a second kill, because otherwise he would just kill the Bayek and lose anyway. So Daniel did make the right play, even though it looks like the greedy play. And Ammo gets one on the board somehow. Some way.
Oh, he make it to game 3 for the first time in the America Summit. Amo might be locking in a win here. But I think the learning lesson was let's not go with Chandra, Sekhmet, Ethna for these 2 player, because not looking good for both of them.
Yeah. Sekhmet is non-existent, so I hope to not see a Sekhmet pick here. Although you're almost guaranteed to see a Sekhmet because of the 2 water bans. Oh, no Sekhmet yet.
All right, no, 5 twin being locked in with Chandra. Dano going with a similar draft. I wonder if Amo's going to steal one of the fire unit that Dano is about to last pick here for himself.
This is funny, man. Look, they're both jaded by Sekhmet. Look, Sekhmet's not even considered right now. It went from first pick to not picked.
It's so done. Amo looking another cooldown, but then who's going to use all that cooldown reduction from Amo's side? What is to replace Jongnam? It's gonna be the old Jongnam cigars being picked up right there with the nerf and the balance patch, giving him longer cooldown. All these cooldown support just to bring back the old cigar.
I think it's Daniel has a surprise, I think, for this kind of draft. Let's see if Daniel pulls it out. He did ruin something for this, so let's see if it actually comes out to play.
He might not have to, because I think Velaju's pretty solid still. Juno's pretty solid still into Amo's sort of low damage team, and the main unit to control being a win unit. So he gotta kind of have to lock in a water thing, whatever that is. So that the water thing's gonna be gone.
Suitcase.
And Cigar has to
Suitcase is back.
Yeah.
The suitcase is back. Will the suitcase get banned is the question.
It would be funny if Amo locked in a Chow last pick.
Yeah, then if you just countering each other's drafts, or copying each other's drafts for that matter. Okay,
Oh,
banned.
Ella
Miles
is gone. Mao is gone. So Amo have to fight 3 fire with the main control being Cigar, because I think the slow from Chandra is going to be gone in like 2 seconds with Juno Raccoon. So that suitcase girl got to really carry her weight here.
Yep, that starts right now by landing. Oh,
never
my
mind.
god. I mean, it got the bar, but no suitcase.
Yep, she forgot to carry that
and
suitcase with her.
now Ammo's face has disappeared again.
Beautifully
Didn't get the shoot on
tuned.
Chandra, though.
Man, the tuning was really good, because I still see a lot of people not being able to run Juno in front of Oliver, but Daniel did, and he got the turn auto right, and he get the quick control on the Cigar right there.
Yeah, that's huge to get the right turn orders. I mean, obviously, be able to strip for you Oliver is basically allowing Oliver just to go to town.
But then this town's gonna get disrupted by the Fire Twin, putting on immunity and focusing the damage onto the Juno this time.
Yeah, trying to get rid of the Juno. Juno does become problematic over time, so, and that is Daniel's main stripper, so it is not a bad target to go for.
And now it's gonna be pretty much a back and forth game between these 2 players to see who's gonna snipe one unit off first. And both are having a lot of problem trying to land debuff on the other, but Velaju's gonna be the one to break the balance, putting defense break onto the Fire Twins. So that's gonna be a tough situation for Amo to be in.
Yeah, and Daniel's team does offer a lot of sustain with the Raccoon and the Vela, you know, and pseudo by Juno. So like, Ammo's kind of on a clock here. You know what I mean? Like, Ammo can't just stay in this game forever. He's on a kind of a ticking clock here. That was not a good stun.
Ooh, free speed buff for Juno, and Cigar have to deal with the Oliver once again, looking down onto him. With both skill could be happening very, very soon.
He's got to do something about pushing the Oliver's cooldown right now.
Oh
Resist.
no, he missed everything.
Resist.
The Brazilian tech with everything on max res. Even unit like Veramos, who could be on max res. And yep, kind of paying off right there. Nothing's gonna touch the Oliver. Juno's being immortal, doing so much damage. Amo unit dying slowly to the entirety of Daniel.
Well, good news, Amo. Maybe next week, you know, you go from 0 to 1. Maybe next week you can get 2, but this week is not looking good, Amo.
Definitely. At least we got 1 win, and improvement is improvement.
Some call it that.
Oh my god, Amo is so not feeling it that his face kind of blending into the background. Oh my god.
Resist
Putting
Juno,
faith
baby.
in Irene. That's the problem with this unit too. It's just another segment is blue.
Oh boy.
This might be GG. There's nothing he can do. He failed his
Juno
big
got
skill.
everybody. Yeah, Juno got everybody. Got the cooldown at least on the Twin Angels, so they're not doing anything for 3 turns. And it looks like curtains for Amo. Better luck next week, Amo. This week is not it.
And for the Bolal team, Daniel Karaoke opening up with a good 2-1.
I mean, Daniel got a lot of procs here, it looks like, so he definitely got a lot of procs this game. But on top of the procs, the suitcase girl missing suitcase twice pretty much put the nail in the coffin for Ammo there.
Pretty much. And he got to live for another week of... Yo, Amo, how do you do in America Summit kind of question?
Well,
What
we get to
happened,
hear
bro?
another week of Ammo streaming about how he has the worst RNG in the world and how this missed and that missed and this missed and that missed. But at the end of the day, Ammo, 2 weeks, 1 point. Your captain's not going to be happy.
And this week, out of all his LD5, he went with Ella that didn't even make it through the drafting. Maybe he needs to draft a bit more LD5, use his 21 LD5 a little bit better so they can get a chance again next week.
True, and next week, if he plans to use Ella, he should wear a white do-rag to make the light unit perform. And purple do-rag and not pick any purple units.
man, he locked in the Juno to 5 back and so well. And then he chose to go with Irene. He put his faith in Irene. Irene, unfortunately, even though on paper is really, really good, currently has like pretty low win rate in RTA, despite on paper being really, really good.
So I think the reason why she has low win rate is because people pick Irene into situations where like there's something really busted on the other side. So if Irene ever fails, that busted unit's still there, you know, versus like banning the busted unit, they use Irene to respond to it. And I think that leads to the demise of people with the Irene picks.
Yep, and if she missed, she got a long time in between when she can do her things again. Unlike unit like Juno, who's like, I'm just gonna do a bit of thing every turn.
Right. On top of that, like even like a Sekhmet, right? If Sekhmet misses, you're like, yes, you're not in a good spot, but also Sekhmet comes back online if she misses, right? That skill, when it misses, does not come back online until it's too late. By the time it comes online again, you're pretty much guaranteed behind. Because you missed the key unit for pretty much 6 turns or whatever, you know, so.
Unless they're going to buff Irene to Speed Awakening, then, ooh.
I mean, there's a lot of units that they can do something small and make them crazy. But on to the second match, we have Sarah here, Untitled versus Mendieta. So Sarah is taking on the captain of Team Dolphins, so let's see how she fares.
All right, Sarah debut in the America Summit. If you think Amo has a lot of LD5, you got Sarah to show you what having a lot of LD5 looks like. So here we go, guys. Let's see what Sarah's gonna bring to the table here, and let's take a look at the pre-ban. Man, how are you even pre-ban Sarah team? You got Laura to worry about. You got Maxi to worry about.
Yeah,
you got
she has
so
some pretty
many strong things.
She got some pretty serious LDs. So, I mean, you just got to pick one and just pray, I guess, and go with it. So Sarah's account, as well as, you know, Sarah doing a lot of RTA and stuff like that, she's pretty seasoned. So she's definitely not an easy opponent here for Mendieta.
Here we go, guys. We got the Laura pre-ban, classic pre-ban coming out from Mendieta. We got the Oliver pre-ban. Sarah having first pick without Oliver on the field. I'm smelling something blue, something big that's about to be first pick here.
Something blue, something big.
Oh,
nope.
Always.
Something
it's blue, but it's not big, no.
Something small. But now we might see something blue, something big on this side.
True. But Mendieta when you play this, you get to talk with your teammates, see what's going to be the appropriate answer, because they might know better. And let's see what's going to be that. Oh, more first debut in today's matches. We have a cigar follow-up as well. Wow. Going for the control style, but can he can he outspeed Sarah?
Going for the 2024 right there. But I think Sarah locked in the twins also because she did pre-ban the Oliver, so she'll have to make sure she solidifies herself a good speed lead. You got a Vela Jewel, right, which is a good response, I guess. Oh,
you got a Miying as well. But so far, Mendieta team is about that pushback life, and if the more is on Vio, there's no stun yet on the field, so looking pretty good for Mendieta.
Yeah, this is the awkward part. Like you pick a Miying, I guess if you pick Miying early, it prevents them to pick anything that stuns, I guess. So there is some strategy to that.
Oh, I'm liking what I'm seeing right there. Oh, you got that buff going. I'm going to borrow all of that with Sharian. And we got another non-stun but strong control unit being Segment on the field as well.
Yeah, I think the last pick, if that Volantis goes through, the last pick has to be a Juno or something like that. Which I guess does play into the Miying thing a little bit, but Juno's probably a pretty solid pick, both to strip the Vela and to deal with the Volantis nonsense. But the big blue guy has peeked his head out. Finally. This is the first time in a long time he's made it to a last pick in a draft, but definitely still good in that slot. I
see what Mendieta is going to go for the last pick here. Juno is solid, but you got to deal with Miying and a big water thing. So that might not be Mendieta answer, but Juno is going to be on the table. So let's see what's going to be the brand here. I can't wait to see if El Sharian is going to be the hidden factor for Mendieta to win the game here. Stealing 3-turn immunity, stealing healing overtime, stealing shield. It's going to be great to watch.
It's a little awkward, but he might have to still ban the Juno here. I don't know. I mean, he does have 2 water units, but the Juno is still pretty problematic if the Volantis goes through. So I'm not sure if he can let the if Sarah can let the Juno in, and she does. And the Volantis is in. The Cigar is banned, and the big blue guy is banned.
So Mendieta's lacking that hard control. He got a lot of soft control and a lot of strip, but the hard control is out right now. So let's see if his strip works against the Velajo.
It also depends what that Moor is ruined on. You know, the Moor could be anything, so we have to see what that is first to get a better grip on Mendieta's team.
All right, we got the free to play.
Maybe go straight at the
Mons
here,
coming.
no? Nope.
I'm not sure about wasting the defense break skill right there. Like, I think skill 1 is okay. Like, you just gotta steal the immunity, right?
Right, there's nothing. You didn't have really big follow up to make the kill anyway, so maybe skill 1 was fine. Yeah, I agree.
Because I don't think you can steal immunity before your defense break anyway. So, like, you don't have to skill 2 at all.
Yeah, if that's the case, then it's definitely an error if that's the case. But let's see if this is on Despair and it stuns the Velajul somehow. Well, we don't know. But I assume it is on Despair for the fact that he went for it.
Here comes the Vela, 3 turns immunity, defense break coming out onto the Moor. Might be the target here, but the Elsharian is going to be the focus. I'm not sure if that Villager didn't do damage. Elsharian is just very tanky. Oh, the stealing part is starting to happen. Stealing number 1. Healing.
Here comes
oh my
the strip.
God, that heal is big. That strip is big too. Wait, hold up. It could be a setup for Miying kill on the Juno right there. That looks really bad for the Juno.
Yeah, the glancing is a little rough here too. I think get the attack break, so that's pretty big. That attack break was pretty huge, and immunity now stolen. Yeah, so Sharian's doing work, man.
Looking really, really good for Mendieta here, stealing that 2-turn immunity for the team. And Juno still get to keep all the debuff to heal if she managed to survive this turn. She did.
Yeah, it was big. I mean, the Velo proc, the Juno's gone there, so that was a huge knock proc for our Mendieta side. But his Juno still does feel a little squishy, so I don't know. Yeah, exactly. For 2 turns now where she can't use skill 2 because of that. Oh, still goes for it.
Oh,
wow, Miying's gone.
Miying is gone to the Elsharian and the dot. Oh, looking really good for Mendieta. A beautiful stun onto the Villager as well.
Yeah, Sarah can't come back from this. I mean, that Volantis is pretty much useless with the Juno on the board, and with without the Miying, the Juno is not going to go down that easily, so... I have the Vela's going down now too, so there's no way he kills this Juno. This game is over. Mendieta's just giving her the rope right now.
Man, I'm liking this wheel shield revenge situation from the Elsharian, and I think it's built tanky-ish as well, so that it can be like the bait, like, hey, hit me and then I steal your immunity. It's kind of cool. And wow, Mendieta starting off strong, taking down Sarah. So let's see if Sarah's gonna be able to come back from this.
I mean, not knowing that the thing was on the Elsharian's on revenge, but I still think the Moor was the right target there. You had armor broken. Moor's is probably going to be more squishy than the Elsharian, you know what I mean? Just based on the damage that it did to the Vela from turn 1. You know the Elsharian's not really on big damage. So I feel like finishing off the Moor was a much bigger deal there. So it might be a little misplay on Sarah's part, not going after the Moor and going for the Elsharian instead. But I guess now she knows, so we'll see how the next game unfolds.
All right, Miying didn't do too much because there wasn't a lot of stun coming out from Mendieta. So maybe a Wind Monkey could have done a little bit more right there. But let's see if Miying's going to show up once again. Because Miying is a strong unit, but overusing Miying might not be a best idea.
Yeah, I think she picked the Miying in preparation to prevent stunning units from coming. But, like, that's the issue. If you prevent it, it also takes away half of Miying's efficacy, you know what I mean? So... Miying's not as useful if there's no stun units, so like blocking out stun units is not exactly a great plan either.
All right, this time pre-ban, what is it going to be coming out from Mendieta? Is he actually going to pre-ban Miying, or is he going to pre-ban the Jongnam this time around, seeing that he banned the Jongnam last pick?
I don't think he's scared of the Miying, to be honest. Like, the Miying didn't really do anything to make him fearful of it.
Wow, look at the pre-ban. That is half Raigeki team most of the time. On the pre-ban, Mendieta gets the first pick here.
Team all of the time. If this
Oh,
was
he
Regeki
takes
playing,
the
he'd
villager.
have to press the X right now. He's out of units, and the Laura
I think that's what
got
happened.
stolen.
Oh, Laura first pick from Sarah. But what is going to be the
Ricky's
follow-up,
Laura.
though? She got a great opening for sure.
Oh, he's going for the old Trinity, the sort of old Trinity there.
Yeah, without a Chandra, but with a more instead for the AoE strip.
Let's see.
Let's see what Sarah's going to go for. I think Juno is pretty solid right now. Both counter Cigar and Actually, Juno just kind of counter everything. But Sarah's going to go for the heavy control here from the Oliver and the Jong Nam.
Yeah,
And looking like
I
she's
wasn't
about to go
opposed.
first, too.
You're kind of right. I wouldn't be opposed to Sarah picking the Juno there, both because it protects from her Laura and also, it in case she had to Volantis or something at some point, like not bad having the Juno there to not get it taken counter picked against you. So we'll see though. There probably won't be a Juno this time. There's 2 water units.
Oh, I think I have no idea what his name is. I just know Water Gojo coming out for the anti-pushback, a bit of more strip, and we got double immunity coming out. And Pontos is a very good unit if he resists the enemy. And suddenly, oh wow, you cannot touch Pontos' team anymore, like ever.
Yeah, he definitely responded with the double speed lead there to make sure. And I guess Sarah set up her Volantis situation good by having the water units there, so there's no time for a Juno.
Oh, I think that is not exactly an amazing pick, because I think if Mendieta ban out Oliver and Mendieta is setting up for some good RNG for his team, like just a little bit better RNG, and suddenly all of the control from Sarah's gonna be gone with 2
Yeah, I
cleanser.
agree. I mean, Oliver is the one unit that could really mess up Mendieta's situation here. I think if you ban out the resetter, as long as Mendieta gets a turn, he could turn the game around, for sure. So let's see.
But you
And
can
there's the Oliver
also
ban
name a
and the
proc.
Pontos ban.
It could happen.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
could happen. But hey, even Lest has played a game where if Jongnam proc, he win, and it did. So maybe Mendieta is waiting for that. If Velaju proc, he win. And let's see if it's ever going to happen.
Let's see who we boost by
First turn.
somebody forward here.
I think he doesn't have to. He can boost himself, probably. Oh, boost the Jongnam. I'm not sure that was the play.
Yeah, I'm not in love with that
letting
boost there. Yeah.
No,
Now the
weird
John
moment right
goes
there, but
before the strippers, I don't know about that.
she got 2 AoE strip and the Jongnam's going first. That was a little bit weird, but maybe you gotta confuse the enemy. And maybe this guy's gonna land all the provoke and the despair stun. Landed the despair stun. Beautifully done. No violent proc for Mendieta. Uh-oh.
Sarah's in the driver's seat, even though a little bit of misplay, I think. She's still in the driver's seat now.
And now she got 3 AoE stun coming up. First one, second one, and the third one. Oh my, Mendieta got cleaved by CC.
Yeah?
Oh,
Clean
wait, hold
by
up.
CC is right.
But it's just he's way behind now. And
Yeah, HP bars
tough.
are too low. There's really nothing really good to reset here. Most cooldowns are used already, so this is the awkward part.
yeah, he might just die to raw skill 1 damage. But hey, Velaju, never mind. Was about Velaju can proc a lot, but hey, Laura's gonna steal that first. Oh, giving a free turn to the Moor. Get a beautiful stun right there. Maybe that wasn't the best play. And right now, maybe the old Cigar have a shot. But the cooldown is so long now.
So
Not
long.
looking good for Mendieta. It's so long. It takes 4 business days to
Laura.
get back his skill 3.
Laura's just being
what,
Laura
despair
out there.
stun?
Procking.
Oh,
Oh.
0 despair stun.
Oh.
She really want to get rid of this Moor, and the Moor is probably going to go down soon here.
Right now,
And that is over.
yeah, I think more goes down right here from the Twin Angels. Yep, got the crit. This is all she wrote. Skill 3 online for Laura.
Man, Laura get to go skill 3 2 times before Sagar can even see skill 3 back for once. Still on
Yeah, I
cooldown,
mean,
guys. Still on
yeah,
cooldown.
Exactly. Thing is, Laura goes off twice, you're pretty much doomed. I mean, if Laura can go off twice, you're in bad place.
And Still on cooldown, guys. Still 2 more business days. Not gonna be back anytime soon. Take a weekend off. And Volante's skill 3 is back as well. Oh my god. GG. Sarah taking game 2 with a little bit of a strange play at the start, but it's okay because Volante's got it covered with a beautiful despair stun of Ladrillo.
Yeah, a little bit of a misplay, I feel like, but it all worked out. So if it works out, it's not a misplay.
All right, now we go to the game 3. Might be seeing the same pre-ban, or and maybe we're gonna see the Elsharion back up once again.
Yeah, depending on Sarah's draft, I mean, Elsharion definitely has a place. If Sarah goes back with a similar draft to the first game, there's definitely room for that Elsharion. Although now knowing that the Elsharion's on Revenge and kind of tanky, Sarah might just be able to ignore it for a while too, so let's see.
I think we also kind of forget that Water Gojo actually made it through the draft in the previous game, but he was kind of gone in like 2 seconds. So if that was like a Juno, as we discussed, I think the Juno would have done a little bit more, providing a bit of healing for the team.
Yeah,
against the
I feel like
Volantes.
I feel like the Water Gojo wasn't bad, but I think the way he ruined it wasn't so good. Like that thing died just to not real damage. Like Sarah didn't really have real damage, and that Gojo
unfortunately
just fell over.
Most Gojo are on high defense, and being a unit that scale with defense is kind of a debuff in RTA. Starting off immediately, dying to additional damage artifact. So if you're not going first, you're going second, and you scale with defense, you kind of die really quickly.
That's true too. Yeah, I agree with that. But I mean, I still like, just because something scales on defense doesn't mean you can forego the HP and stuff like that. I think just dropped like a heap of bricks. You know, I didn't even have a chance to even think about doing anything.
All right, Sarah locking in the Water Twin without the Laura. Let's see what she's gonna go with. She's gonna go with the Jongnam early and the Oliver as well. So very Water Wind heavy here. And no more cigar for Mendieta. What is gonna be the backup cigar if he ever has one here? Because Oliver is already on the other team.
Yeah, we got to see what win unit he responds with, because the only win unit he's really used so far is the cigar, and that's pre-ban now. So Sarah, knowing that, I guess she wants to see what win units he has, because she went double water while banning out the cigar. So let's see how this turns out. I don't know about a fire unit here. Okay, Gyo. Gyo is okay, I guess.
Gyo's okay, especially without Laura, because the less buff enemy has, the more potent Gyo can become. So that's not too bad. But Gyo is also kind of a, if it works, it's crazy, right? And then if it doesn't, then it's just kind of there, taking some turns and
yeah, it's another one of those stand there units, right? So that's the problem. Okay, there's the Gyo counter.
Oh, 2 Gyo counter. Oh no, looking very bad for Mendieta here. He's lacking damage. He's lacking support as well. Like, he kind of has a little bit of everything, but not enough to a point where it's like a solid niche that was filled. But we got a Fire Monkey here for the solo carry hope that was probably going to get banned immediately.
Yeah, this is hard because this is only damage, so she can just ban it. But then on top of that, there is 2 water units on the other side, so like, it makes it a little less scary, and it's also a stunner for Miying. So I don't know, like, if that was the most ideal pick from Mendieta's side. It looks more like a panic pick, and his face looks kind of panicked right now too. But there's the Monkey ban and the Juno ban. I don't know if he has the damage to even kill a Miying here, to be honest.
All right. Every single thing is going to depend on how Gyo perform here, because she's like the solid counter on paper.
Yes,
like how Amo picked
yeah.
Irene, very good on paper, dude. Very, very good. Yeah. And then suddenly it doesn't do anything.
Again, it depends if she goes to work. If she goes to work, you're in good shape. If she doesn't go to work, you got big problems.
All right, we got a segment going first with a solid reset, potentially onto the Jongnam. Get the reset done, looking really good turn 1 for Mendieta.
The problem is, does Oliver go before Bella here?
He might, because of the small boost, but no, Gyo is going to come in between. Has something to say about the Oliver skill 3. Beautiful suppression as well. He might not go for it. He doesn't have a lot of healing to back it up.
The problem is he doesn't go for it. He has nothing to push a hole now, though. Like, once the immunity goes up,
Oh, beautiful up stun from Mendieta as well. Gio's proving to be quite a force to reckon with here. Defense break coming on to the Water Twin Angel. That's going to allow a lot of units to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, this is a problem for Sarah's side now. I think she had to go through the suppression and still had to reset the Vela there. It's awkward, but now you're never getting through this immunity is the problem.
Yep, and she has to buff. But then that's just Gio doing the whole thing once again. And I think Water Twin Angel is going to be the main target here because Jongnam is down for quite a while. And Oliver's kind of down too because the moment he used skill, he's just instantly gone to any pressure damage.
So Oliver's just the auto attack bot for the next turn.
All right, Gio's doing a very, very good job here.
Yeah, with the immunity, even Oliver proc isn't going to do anything right now, so... Oh, the counter. Oh, no, it's not.
That stun's going to tilt Sarah until the next week. Okay,
well,
Jongnam's trying to get it back.
Yeah, Sarah might push into this Mi Ying going into Gio thing and trying to get the stuns to get some cleansing and stuff like that, but we'll see if we actually revenges Mi Ying or not.
Another stun from the Moor, another reset from the segment, so Jongnam's going to be down for a little longer. So this draft right from Mendieta is looking really, really good. Segment, Gio, Velajo, the protection and the control on the enemy is flawless up until now.
I think you might have to armor break the Mi Ying. I might have armor broke the Mi Ying there. Just to get some damage in on the turn he doesn't have a cleanse.
Oh, here's a small window. Very small. But there's a window.
They're very small.
For Sarah.
Oh, that
she's
makes it
utilizing
bigger.
the window well.
That makes the window bigger. But
the window got a little bit bigger once again.
Yeah. Oh,
it got smaller.
This window, Smikey's playing with the window here.
All right, can Mi Ying get a Violent Pro to get the passive back? Because that is a very crucial moment for the passive to come back because the stun is coming up after this.
Yeah, this is big. This proc is big because it kills the Gio. Oh my god.
Oh
That's
my god, Mendieta.
That's all
that's
she
GG.
wrote.
That is GG. Oh,
that was the one window.
Is huge.
To kill the Gio that was the one window, and now it's problematic again.
Yep, she closed the window and she locked it up. No more opening again.
Nobody's playing with that window anymore. Window is out of service.
Oh, that Gio, it worked out perfectly. Oops, went for the skill. Has skill 3 available, but heal block is on Mi Ying, so no extra healing for Mi Ying right there. And could not kill anyone. Get absolutely shut down by the Moor. And GG, Mi Ying did not perform this time around for Sarah. Mendieta with the 2-1. Well played.
A little bit of an upset there from Mendieta. Very well played, very well drafted, and yeah, you got a little fortunate with the revenge stun while the passive was down. So that was a big time to stun because Mi Ying did attack the Gio before that, but she didn't revenge stun at that point. So she picked the right time to do it for sure.
Man, that was tough. But many other also show us some other counter that you could be using in your daily draft, like El Sharian, like Gio, that could be working really well against the enemy. Classic control team with the Water Twin, with the Jongnam, with the Laura right there. So, hey, that's pretty clean. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, part of the reason why it's so fun to watch and be a part of is that you get to see a lot of different people's, ideas and counters they have or stuff you never thought of, and just more ideas for you to play every day in your day-to-day Summoners War RTA time. So a lot of times you see a lot of streamers and they'll start to use the same things over and over again, or you'll start to see the same metas. You get to see a lot of interesting and different things. But now we have the big boy matchup coming up. Jeff Bolal and Big V. This is probably the two strongest players on both sides, on both teams. So let's see how they fare against one another. Jeff Bolal is a big-time streamer again on the Brazilian side, and he does a ton of RTA. He probably does more RTA than Big V, to be fair. But Big V is also one of those perennial America's Cup people. He's also one of those next-level accounts. So we'll see how they fare against one another. It's more of an experience versus power matchup here.
Yeah, Big V's been here, been around. He play more pre-ban matches than anyone out there, pretty much. He's been playing pre-ban for so long. He's experienced, and he got a count, he got LDs, he got runes to back it up. So it's gonna be a very tough game for Jeff Bolal here. And both teams are equal in points right now, I think. So let's see who is gonna break the balance in match number 3.
Yeah, you bring up a good point too. The experience of pre-ban. A lot of these guys play a ton of RTA on ladder and stuff like that, and it's a whole new world when the pre-ban's involved. Because you're both pre-banning something against your opponent, but you're also getting something pre-banned against yourself. That's part of your combo, part of your comfort picks. You know what I mean? So being able to deal with the pre-ban is a big part of it.
Man, seeing Big V picture is just like imagine my dad look at me when I get like a A- in math, like every time.
Yeah.
Go home and just
definitely an Asian thing.
disappointed.
A minuses are no good, bro. A minuses get that face right there. The face of
Big V
disappointment.
putting some respect on the Velajo. Interesting. Of all things, is the respect on the Velajo right there.
Yeah, Jeff Bolal starting with the Big Blue. Big Blue's out there already.
And we got a classic. We got the segment. We got the Chandra coming out. Wait, not Oliver going for the Chandra instead though. Pretty interesting. Jeff Bolal down, locking in the Sarah draft last pick, but going for a Jade.
Jade, yeah. I mean, you got also like Big V believing a little bit of Sekhmet still has a little bit of juice left to be squeezed. It's not all used up yet by Truewhale's team, so let's see if the Sekhmet does perform. But in response, there is 2 water units and a Jade, so we got a
Jade
Laura.
is pretty much like the free-to-play Ella, but a bit more fun to watch because it's Jade. Like you never see that outside of FT and balance patch, but now she's being used. She's being used a lot in RT for the cooldown reduction and the constant protection. And then we got Big V going very defensive here with 2 heavy buffer. So Jeff Bolal, appropriate response is going to be a Bulwark to use all that buff.
Yeah, the Bulwark is definitely going to be problematic if it's not banned out. There, whenever there's a pony, there's endless stacks for the Bulwark to feed off of. So I don't know if he could allow the Bulwark to actually go through or not.
He could if he land a stun, so maybe he's going to lock in another heavy control, ban out a Juno, and if you can just stun the Bulwark, then maybe it's not the worst thing in the world, but Big V is opting for another buffer, so might be a Bulwark ban though.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this would be a Bulwark ban because I don't think the Juno strip is enough to deal with that. Like, the Juno doesn't strip enough to deal with that combination of units. So I think it might be a Bulwark ban.
But that's what we think. And then suddenly Jeff Bolal have 0 cooldown on Juno because of 2 cooldown resetting unit. So maybe it is enough. Yeah. Maybe it is enough. So here we go. Big V, a lot of buff. Jeff Bolal, a lot of strip. So let's see which one's going to work down.
Yeah, let's see. Again, Big V super focused. Jeff Boladow's face not quite as focused as Big V's.
All right, guys, reset. Oh no, I think there's no more juice left to squeeze, bro. It's all gone.
Juice. It's all gone.
It's all dried.
Segment juice is used.
Oh no, and it's being absolutely stepped on by the Juno as well. Not looking good for Big V. Oh wait, hold up. Maybe we got some momentum going with the Chandra slow and the Water Gojo potentially going for a big AoE despair stun if he's beyond despair.
Yeah, let's see what it does here. We don't know what it's built on now.
Solid stealing though, but a big stun.
Yeah.
And then, that proc's coming, baby. That defense buff's coming. Oh,
Yeah, but
saving
the
it for
big
later.
Heal here. The big heal. And the proc.
Oh, back-to-back proc coming out from Jeff Bolal. A lot of damage from the Gojo once again. Using a defense killing unit against an HP killing unit is just kind of a debuff on its own.
Laura doing Laura things. Got 3 stuns, not bad.
But that's a lot of healing for the Juno team, and this Water Gojo is about to go home. It's gone.
Another Gojo
my
going
God.
down right here.
Back proc for Jeff Bolal. And I think Jongnam's skill is about to be up very, very soon.
Yeah, unless Laura goes crazy here, Big V's in a bad spot.
Never mind. And let's see. Can Segma can redeem herself here with a skill 3?
Yeah,
Oh, did not steal the buff. Did not steal the buff right there.
Segment is done for today. Try again tomorrow with Segment.
Oh, Jongnam is not done for today though. He's going in. And Big V, no chance to do absolutely anything at all. And Jade absolutely crushing the enemy with cooldown reduction. And that's GG. Jeff Bolal is going to take the first game.
I mean, the minute Segment missed the first time around, Big V basically didn't play the game anymore there. It was all Jeff just playing by himself and Big V watching. So we'll see if he's still trusting the Segmet or he'll go a different route this time. But I think Segmet is tapped.
Maybe this route pre-ban has to be Jongnam then. If he does, he put the respec on the wrong unit, I think.
Oh, hey gang, Laura.
Oh, someone want to pick that Gianna. Here we go, Big V with the first pick. Is he going to steal the water unit? Or is he going to take something else?
I think he has to do something about that Jongnam.
Oh,
yep,
Jongnam being drafted. Big V with the big blue boy. And appropriate respawn to cooldown reducing unit from Jeff Bolal.
Splitting up the new Trinity.
But Big V got the Gianna card and a speed lead for himself. So it might be a water twin Gianna for his mid pick here.
Yeah, I think definitely a speed lead here.
Oh, still going very defensive here for Big V.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the defensive thing is really the route here. I mean, I don't think you have to go so defensive. I feel like you have to do something to assess the threat. I mean, also the Eleanor does protect him a lot from the Oliver, so maybe that's part of the reasoning behind it. But you also have 2 water units that, you know, struggle against the Oliver as well, so...
All right, we got that pre-ban Velajo coming online for Jeff Bolal and locking in a Josephine as well, seeing there's no cooldown resetting unit from Big V. And that Jonna might be facing some problem here with so much counter for him already in the first 4 units.
Yeah, I mean, the Josephine, you know, has is faced into 3 stunners right now, so Josephine definitely has a place in this draft. I bet some of the Mi Ying users wish they seen a draft like this against them, you know? But
another unit being countered by Josephine there. So I think Juno's gonna be bad, and Jeff Bolal have a very solid, easy, strong win unit last pick. Or he can also pick a Bulwark if he wants to.
I think he needs something like win unit. The Bulwark's
Diana
okay.
go crazy.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, Diana could go
Maybe
crazy.
for fun. Oh, we got a Chow getting locked in for Jeff Bolal here. Not bad. Not bad.
It's an interesting pick. Let's see how it fares.
Seeing there's no defense break, so Chow is gonna be safe from the big damage from Big V. And yeah, bomb's not gonna mean much, slow's not gonna mean much. So that is definitely a solid last pick coming out from Jeff Bolal.
Yeah, he might have to ban the Chow just because he doesn't have anything to kill the Chow with. Yeah, that's kind of it.
All right, Chow being picked very appropriately.
Yeah.
Big V in a lot of big trouble here with enemy going first, taking away some skill, and then you have a lot of protection.
I agree. I like Jeff Boladow's spot here. Let's see if his Sekhmet has any juice, but I think even if the Sekhmet fails, I still like Jeff Boladow's spot here.
All right, here we go. Sekhmet landing the strip, landing the reset. Not looking good for Big V here. He can't really do much in the first situation. I think most John now is faster than Juno as well.
That is for sure the most tilting thing in the world.
Whoa! We got a second Gianna in the team.
That's the real Gianna. He reset the fake one.
Oh, but the Josephine get the important proc, get another shield, get a beautiful stun on the Jongnam, control the full-on, get another proc. Oh my god! 2-turn provoke on the Gianna. Oh, okay. Hold up.
Chance.
Hold up. This Jongnam needs to wake up right now. This is the most important proc for Jongnam to get. Can he get it done?
It's the one window. This is the window of opportunity.
Oh, the window's wide open. It's coming in. Big AoE from the Jongnam to save the team. Oh no, RNG is swinging like crazy.
Oh, Josephine's going down. The Chandra's gonna finish it. Unless
wow,
Bella
Red Gianna coming in. So much
Velo, no
damage,
proc.
no more proc. He squeezed all the proc into the Josephine, and now it's gone. It's done.
Yeah, he used up like 16 procs in Josephine.
Oh, the double Gianna draft was too strong for Jeff Bolal to handle.
Yeah, Jeff reset the wrong Gianna, bro. He should have reset the red Gianna.
The other Gianna has a
Unbelievable.
stun and a dot too. It's pretty crazy.
Exactly. He reset the wrong one. That's a
Oh
little
my god,
unfortunate
Big
for
V
Jeff
cheated the
side there.
system right there. Picked double Gianna in a rank RTA game.
True. True.
I see listener pre-ban. No wonder he pre-banned the Hagang. If Hagang was there, the red Gianna would have failed too.
Yeah, he prepared that he was running a lot of strip
Another
juice.
Gianna.
Yeah, a lot of Giannas. He knew he was doing double Gianna tech right there.
Oh
Holy.
god. Alright, see what Jeff's gonna go. No more Jong now. Putting the respect on the right unit. No, ignoring the Velajo this time around.
Yeah, let's see if he goes with that Velajul. I mean, Velajul did underperform a little bit. I mean, he got controlled, so he can't do anything about that. But Velajul not procking in this time, in this day and age, is underperforming. Because you always expect Vela to proc when he has skills
Yeah, it's
up. He
crazy.
always has to proc.
Like, you feel lucky if he didn't proc, even though it's a 20% thing.
Yeah. He's the favorite to proc no matter what. Exactly.
All right, we got a
Hagang
J
and
tag
J.
coming back. We got the Hagang as well. But then Gianna's pre-banned, so I think the Hagang was actually for the Juno that's about to show up anytime now.
Yeah, the real Gianna, bro. He knows now. He knows. That's the real Gianna.
All right, which
dark
means Big V
one's
can
just
go
in
back to
disguise.
single target. So Big V might be going for Irene segment situation here. Oh, that is some
Dominant.
single target from the past.
I mean, if it gets online and it gets to move, I mean, it's definitely a lot of damage coming out of that Dominic. So we'll definitely see how that fares.
Yep. Big V saw how Amo was using Irene and he said, nope, I'm going for something that I know is going to work. So damage doesn't lie. That's going to go for Dominic instead of Irene right there.
Well, Big V giving some hope back to the Sekhmet after watching Jeff. I mean, right now, if Sekhmet fails this time, Big V might be on suicide watch. Because imagine your Sekhmet failing, your opponent succeeding, and then yours failing the third time. Like, wow, that is suicide
Oh,
watch.
that's big tilt.
Big tilt.
Oh, here we go. Double fire. Let's see if Big V's going to go for a strong water last pick here. Like, even, like, I swear, Irene is, like, really good looking here.
Yeah, it is good
but
looking.
is he gonna go for it? Oh, he can go for a
I feel
Domon
like-
if he has
I
one.
feel
I
like
wouldn't be
Irene
surprised.
kind of unit, an Irene unit is not something on like Big V's like table. I feel like, you know what I mean. Like, I don't think it's in his thought
Yeah, he likes
process or
something
in his
more,
draft.
more stable, more reliable, more dependent.
Right.
I
That's
think
what I'm saying.
5x
Like,
is
he
pretty
either
good.
goes really safe or really big damage. You know, like he doesn't really go for the in-betweenies.
All right, here we go. Big V team looking really solid right here with a lot of way to destroy Jeff Bolal unit. So maybe
We'll see
Juno's
how-
the ban. Is he gonna ban Juno?
Yep,
It is
Juno
gonna be
ban
the
and
Juno
Bayek
ban. He's scared of his own Juno pretty much.
Listen, that Dominic can do work. That Dominic can kill the monkey too. You know, Dominic's no joke. Equal opportunity employer,
Yep.
Dominic.
And that defense killing unit against Dominic is a death wish coming out from Jade. So here we go, guys. Segment going in. Oh, he chose not to disappoint himself. He won that monkey, and he won his monkey now.
He's going for the first turn monkey kill here.
Can he land the
Definitely
branding?
possible.
He did not land the branding. Oh my god.
Doesn't matter,
He
yeah.
sent the monkey back to the zoo immediately.
Sent the monkey packing. And now Jeff's team really lacks any kind of damage, and there is some sustain on the Big V side, so this is a really awkward spot for Jeff. That first turn monkey kill is big.
Missing the slow on the Velajo and the Water Twin as well, and they're both fairly fast compared to Jeff's team. So, missed the stun too. Could be a max res Water Twin Angel right here. Wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, max res or not, it's acting like it is, so that's all that matters. I mean, at the end of the day, you can be max res, you can be 30 res. It doesn't matter unless it works, so.
And it is working. Healing's coming back up, and Dominic's looking for his next meal. Looking like Chandra is available.
Yeah, there's a lot of hugs, but not a lot of damage on that side right now is the problem. And Dominic is next turn is going to do some work right now. So no matter what Dominic targets next is going to hurt. So especially if Sekhmet shifts the buffs right now.
Yup, all that juicy buff is just free cooldown reduction for Sekhmet as well. And first one going down. Here comes beautiful blue Gianna going to work.
Another Gianna. There's so many Giannas in this match.
Gianna's everywhere. Uh-oh, that proc is huge. That is big damage on Jade right there.
Yeah, this might be curtains unless Chandra has
Not
something
looking
to
good,
say
guys.
about
Not
it.
looking good. Chandra.
Oh, it's Violet.
Oh, he has something. He has a lot to say about this. He's trying to keep the team alive. The shield, like even though there's no healing on Jeff Bolal team, he's trying to keep the team alive, and he's doing a pretty good job at it.
Oh boy, that's a big proc though. Cleansing all those glancings off.
That Dominic back to be above 50% health, which is big damage coming out. That
proc.
That's
GG.
Big V.
Yep, Big V coming back.
Unstoppable Dominic. Very solid pick right there.
Bro. That's a really well-ruined Dominic too. You can tell by the damage. It shredded through the monkey like nobody's business.
Yeah, and Dominic's something that you need to be very confident in your rune quality to do that, because if you bring like a half-baked Dominic in, it's either not going to kill anyone or it's going to die like immediately, because it's very hard to rune a very well-efficient Dominic.
Yeah, it's one of those units that's not like Mi Ying or Zeratu, you know, where they have, you know, some kind of mechanic where they stay alive a lot better, you know, and do big damage. Like Dominic is pretty much all in or all nothing, you know. And if you build it to survive, it's not going to kill anything. So Dominic's one of those really, really, like you said, really hard to ruin units. But this is definitely a good match, and it's okay. Not despite Jeff losing, at least he did win a game to get a point for his team, you know. Like the clear idea here is you never want to get 2-0'd if you could avoid it, you know? Like 2-1s.
You never want to be like Amo, for sure.
Kids, when you grow up, be like anybody, don't be like Ammo.
Alright, Big V with a 2-1. Let's see if Souls Hunter or David is going to be the one. Is it going to be another back to the draw situation, or will David keep up the streak for Big V? Because Zach is going last to trying to secure the team for Big V right there.
Yeah, I think Daniel Carioca could really use some points here out of these next two matches. I mean, at least, you know, split one and win the other, hopefully, and then Daniel will be a pretty comfortable spot considering it is their first week, you know. But same thing goes for Mendietta's team, obviously. If they could win out the next two, it'll give them a nice little point jump as well. So, again, lots on the table. It's still early in the Summit season, but, you know, in a point system like this, every point does count, so you never want to go out with 0.
Yep, and only the top 3 will make it to the playoffs, so there's going to be 2 teams that will be going out. So you better get a lot of points every single week if possible.
Yeah, two G3 finishes here in Souls Hunter.
All right,
and
David and Souls Hunter. David has a lot of LD5.
Yes, he definitely does, and let's see which ones he takes out to play. I mean, his Laura has been
banned. We got a lot of pre-ban. We got Oliver pre-ban. Souls Hunter getting the first pick here. Let's see which one. Oh, we got a light Gojo Werner situation getting drafted here from Souls Hunter, trying to get that turn 1 strip. But David's not going to give up that easily.
Yeah, problem is you take those picks first, you lose out on Big Blue, and you lose out on Sekhmet. So if Big Blue and Sekhmet both go to work, you're still in a bad spot. So let's see how the rest of the draft goes.
Oh, he got the other blue thing to counter, and we got the Rakuni as well. So we got the heavy damage situation, but Soul Hunter's lacking in the control department. So maybe David's gonna lock in something like a Patter, Eleanor to really pressure this lack of control here from Soul Hunter. Oh, he could also lock in a Tian Lang.
Yeah, that's the problem with picking any of these attack bar boosting or increasing units is that people with these heavy LD accounts typically have a Tian Lang, and that becomes really problematic if you don't ban it.
But I really like the Souls Hunter answer here. So you want low damage? I got heavy healing to counter your low damage. So he got the Raccoony and the modern day Raccoony, Angela getting drafted. And we got something that can't be stunned too. Very solid last pick from Souls Hunter here.
Yeah, I kind of like Soul's draft here. I mean, it's pretty good in response to, being faced with what he's faced with. But again, like you said, there's not a lot of big damage outside of that Sierra that's about to get locked in from David's side. So Angela is really the king against lack of damage, So, and obviously Raccoony too is the OG of that. So the combination of those two, yes, you're not presenting a lot of damage either, but you're not taking much as well.
Yeah, and the lack of healing from David's side, the reflect damage from the Angela might be a trouble in the long run. So I think we're looking at a Sierra ban and maybe Angela or Raccoony ban here.
Yeah, I think you have to ban either the Angela or the Raccoony because there's just too much like baby sustain there. There it is, Sierra, and the Angela gets banned out.
Oh no,
And
once
Angela's
again,
the right ban,
the question is, do you think there's still any juice left for Segment to work? Because that turn one's going to be very important.
David believes there is, so let's find out.
Oh, he got
juice.
the crucial. He still got the crucial reset. Missed the stun. Oh, that's not looking good. Gojo coming in. Attack bar going down, but there's no follow-up stun. He was hoping for the wins in his follow-up stun right there.
This is where the Tian Lang comes into play.
Uh-oh. Not looking good. But hey, Zenitsu is the unit that, just like Miying, one proc after the defense break is just brutal. But no proc onto the Jongnam right there. Soul Hunter's not feeling it for sure.
Yeah, it was a little rough getting the Zenitsu reset there. But again, even as it resets Zenitsu, if he lands the armor break and procs, he's pretty much in a guaranteed kill. So Soul's a little
and
upset
that
about
right there,
no proc
I think when the segment could not skill 2 is where the true value of the Gojo come out, because in another situation where you run like a Moor or a Jiwoo for the speed lead strip, the segment would skill 2 right there and your team would instantly be almost dead, but then she couldn't. But still, you lose a unit right there to the Tian Lang.
And that's the biggest part of resetting the Zenitsu there, is that the Zenitsu does go down there, so it's a really rough spot for Soul's Hunter at the moment. So, I mean, Sekhmet went to work, and like I said, if Sekhmet goes to work, you probably win the game. If Sekhmet doesn't go to work, you probably lost the game. So it's a high risk, high reward unit.
So maybe the ban was Segment, because I think we saw that Soul's Hunter actually outspeed David with the Werner and managed to move. So with the Zenitsu actually having skill 2 and stunning something, could have been a different story. But then he let the Segment through, and the Segment punished him really hard with that reset right there.
Yeah, 100%. But again, Soul's in a rough spot because like the Tian Lang is not a bad ban. There's so many good bans that can come out from his side that you almost want to, and especially watching today where Segment's only worked like 50% of the time at best. Like it's so hard to ban a Segment. Like you have to just take your chances, I feel like.
And David's gonna take game 1 away from Soul's Hunter.
Let's see how Soul's responds to this one. I mean, Soul's draft wasn't bad. It's just David had a lot of answers to it as well. And of course, everything working, it's hard to beat somebody if everything's working.
I think at some point you gotta pre-ban Segment, right?
I wonder why nobody does. But then, like, at the same time, like I said, she's only working at like a 50% pace right now, So, like, do you want to waste your pre-ban on a 50% chance to get screwed,
But I think there's no real Segment counter by any of these players. Like, if she were to just like, you suck it up and then you lose. We got the big blue getting pre-banned by both player. Oh my god, that is crazy. Big Blue
Yeah,
on the menu.
as much respect as they give to Big Blue, I kind of agree with you. I think that the same respect should be paid to Sekhmet. You know, like you really, like I said, Sekhmet works. Like you're pretty much done. You know, so it is a unit that should have some respect put on its name by being pre-banned. It's definitely not a bad idea. Oh,
All right, we
Souls
got a
has a Tian Lang as
preemptive
well.
Tian Lang right there. That is a little bit weird because as strong as Tian Lang really is, but now David has like, oh, I just don't have to pick attack bar, and then you have a pan that doesn't read too much.
Yeah, I think he did that also just to prepare himself for his own draft, like to protect getting Tian Langed against. But it is a little preemptive. I mean, I guess it is a quote unquote AoE stripper too, so maybe that's the reasoning behind it. But I don't know, you know, it's a little too preemptive for me.
Oh, anyway, we got some attack bar going for David. We got some attack bar going for Souls Hunter. So Tian Lang just nerfing everybody in this one.
They switched LDs. He took the light unit. He took that light unit.
Oh, a lot of attack bar for Soul Hunter too. He's giving up half his value just to preemptively locking the enemy attack bar unit as well.
Yeah, I guess it's better to give half than to have half taken away. So maybe there is a method to his madness. But again, I don't agree with the early Tian Lang pick because you just don't pick anything, and David won't pick Tian Lang for no reason either. You know, so it's okay to just wait it out.
Oh, those are two solid sort of I don't care about Tian Lang, but I can also destroy your team situation right there with the mouse and the fire Bayak. Man, I love fire Bayak, man. It's always been there for a while now, and it's just a unit where you need a little bit of everything and you just slap it down, and it's definitely gonna make sense.
I mean, his kit is so good. I mean, you got the armor break that cleanses and heals your team, cleanses a teammate, heals your team, and then you have the skill 1 unrecoverable, which is a big deal, and then a strip silence, you know. But that skill 1 unrecoverable is a big deal. Unrecoverable in this game from day one has been a big debuff, you know. Like especially in this meta where there's all these little tiny passive little tappy healers, like unrecoverable shuts that down big time.
And once again, Chao definitely a solid unit together with Tian Lang using the defense break for the big damage output, and David not having any wind unit make it even stronger. So Chao and Mouse gonna be gone. David locking in that heavy bruiser, big tanky damage dealer. Can Soul Hunter survive this without any real healing coming out?
Let's see if Sekhmet goes to work. Oh boy.
Ah, Sekhmet go home instead.
Yep, that's how it goes. Somebody
and that's why they don't respect this unit.
That's why there's no free bid, bro. It's maybe 50% it's worked this day, so it's crazy. Oh god, it's so tilting.
Here comes the buff.
That's why.
Oh no!
I hate
Oh
picking
no!
Sekhmet
Oh
as much as you have
no!
to pick it. Oh boy.
David, oh my god, that Juno might just die. Like literally, the Juno might die right here.
Yeah, Juno's dead.
Dude,
Juno's dead right here.
A shower.
Unless this doesn't land armor break somehow.
Here we go, G3 ashore.
Oh no!
Oh,
the
oh no! The double
prediction.
prop. Oh, that is the most tilting moment. You missed your segment for enemy to triple proc on you. Oh my god.
That's the other thing
It's
too with
just
Sekhmet.
over.
Like the worst Sekhmet feeling is missing, but then the real worst feeling is missing, and then Sekhmet gets stunned before her next turn, you know?
Oh.
Like that is when you know it's over. Oh my god. That is unfortunate.
The dice roll heavily for David. That's GG.
Wow.
We're going for the last game. Wow, that was quick.
That was quick. I mean, Team Bolal here, Daniel's team definitely needs to pull out at least a 2-1 here. Otherwise, they're going to be really short on points at this point. He really needs Gab to go to work here. But yeah, Souls, the first draft was pretty good, but the Sekhmet pretty much ended his dreams. And then the second one, I don't think Souls even had a chance to dream after the second. Oh, actually, Sekhmet. So the bane of Souls' existence was Sekhmet. The other guy got Sekhmet, screwed him. He got Sekhmet and it screwed him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sekhmet literally destroyed him from the enemy team and in his own team. Sekhmet was
Yes.
always with David the entire time.
Yes, Sekhmet is not his friend for sure. Sekhmet cost
So
him
David,
both games.
Soul Hunter actually went into the second game playing a 3v5.
Yes. Sekhmet was on the other team that time for sure. Didn't give him a glimmer of chance. But this is a big matchup here between
Alright,
Gab
last
and
game,
Zex.
Gab and Zex.
But Daniel definitely needs some points out of Gab, or he's really trailing to start their first week.
Can't wait to see what Zach's gonna
Right now,
cook. Like I like his draft a lot last week, so I can't wait to see what's gonna happen this time around.
The score right now is 7-3, right? Yeah, I think it's 7-3. No,
Yeah, looking
2-0.
really,
No,
really good.
6-3. 6-3, I think. Right? They won 3. No, 1-3. Daniel 2-0'd. Jeff got 1. Yeah, so 6-3.
Whoa! Oh my God, we got a 3v1 situation here between Gab and Zach.
3v1. 3 brains bigger than 1. You can see
Oh
Zach's
my
looking to the
God,
side
5
for,
head
for
coming
help.
out from Zach right there.
He looked to the left and right. He's
Yeah,
getting help
he
from
got
the
his
guys
friend.
behind him.
He
It's
got
a lot of coaching right
his
there.
imaginary friend.
Nyx and the Twin Angels.
Oh, Nyx is one annoying unit. Like you never know when it's gonna decide to work. Like when it works, it's crazy, but you don't know.
That's the
It's
thing.
just
But,
never
but
gonna
when
know.
you're a Nyx owner, it's so hard to use because you feel. I mean, you're always jaded when it's your unit, but you always feel like it's not working. You know. It's the same feeling as having a 100
anyway.
resist unit. It's like, oh, doesn't work. You know.
For real. And then we got some single target stuff coming out from Gap right there. Meanwhile, Zach's gonna lock in the pretty interesting bruiser situation here. It's like you're seeing Vela Jewel, but now it's just a Fire Twin. Fire Twin just the new Vela Jewel. With the immunity, with a bit of damage, but with a lot of cooldown support.
That's the biggest thing, is the cooldown support, the bar push, things like that. You know, make it a little more utility usage versus a Vela.
But the Gap's gonna
But
go
we
for
have a
that
suitcase
Viva
still.
trap. Ooh, and we got
Zeratu.
the Zero to a lot of single target snipe coming out from Gap right there. Snipe your unit, snipe you with the suitcase, snipe you with a cooldown. A lot of stuff coming out. So what is Zach's gonna answer?
Same A.
Same is
guess-
great. Same is great against Zero to buff.
Yeah, same is
against the
good against the
debuff.
Zeratu, yeah. Yeah.
And
Same
when you
is
need a bit
pretty
of
interesting,
everything,
actually.
Ashao is gonna show up.
Well, he's hoping the shower outspeeds the cigar, and he can silence the cigar off the jump and hopefully neutralize it a little bit there. But I assume the Viva goes ahead of the cigar so it can cleanse it as well, so I'm not sure. He may have to silence the Viva if the Ashar moves ahead. Let's see what Gab's last
might
pick
need
is
some
here, though.
cooldown support too. Oh, he's gonna go for the one shot. I was kind of thinking about that, but then
He's
Zach's
just-
team might be too tanky for that. But oh, that's a demon pick right there. It's gonna go in with a
Yeah,
kill.
he's going with the Absy style and just trying to take something out quick. He picked a
All right,
bunch
we
of
got
units
our-
just to take something out.
We got so many snipes going from Gap right there. Can he succeed in the snipe? Because if he fail, his team break apart immediately.
Is there attack leader here? Attack leader skill? Yep. Attack and resistance leader skills. Let's see. Let's see if
Here
it
we
works.
go,
Let's see if it's
guys.
snipeable.
First turn belongs to the Angela. Outspeeding the entire enemy team, which means that Irene is on Vio. First snipe. And goodbye. Oh no. Not looking good for
that was
Gab at
short-lived.
all.
That was short-lived.
Oh, cool down. Man, that was like watching Sekhmet, but it's blue now.
That was painful.
Huge
Whatever that was,
silence
was
as
painful.
well. Oh, he was. If he sealed that unit, he could have a good day, but he didn't.
Yeah.
So increased cooldown is coming back soon for the Cassandra as well. He can kind of ignore that because Cassandra is usually very slow. So yeah, looking really rough for Gap right here.
I
He
might
gets
have
something
tried.
going.
I might have tried. Yeah, I might have tried to suitcase the same A there, to be honest. But guess that doesn't matter now. It wouldn't have landed anyway, apparently.
Right.
So
He land both
Well, I mean,
pushback on fire
Cigar.
and defense break on fire. Cigar's hard carrying Gap right now.
yeah, Cigar. I mean, he literally pushed every bar back, so that's massive. That gives a little bit
But
of
if you
hope for
don't-
Gab here.
Oh no, he failed to kill. That's gonna be a fat heal.
Yeah, but he can't kill because Seimei limited the Zeratu buff to 1, so he didn't have the attack buff for that one.
Oh, that is tough as well. But Cassandra's back online and no one to pressure her, so this might be the moment that changed the flow for Gap right here. Unless the Fire
It's
Stranger get a
definitely not
really
over.
violent proc.
It was a rough start, but it's definitely not over here.
Alright, big attack buff for 0-2 right there, but can 0-2 secure the kill on anyone?
I don't think so.
Oh, such target now. Here we go, Cigar. Can he land it on fire? Can he keep the enemy locked down? Oh, he keeps the Seimei locked down. Trying to take away the soul protection from Seimei on something right there.
Yeah. Cut off,
Oh,
cut
no.
off the soul
That's a dead
protection for
Cassandra.
sure. That's a dead somebody.
I think that skill 3 goes through the passive, I think. Oh, chose not to do anything important right there because of the threat state coming out from the thing. Oh, big damage coming out. Huge damage taking care of the first unit from Zax.
Yeah, now
Oh, no,
Gab's
Cigar's about
kinda
to have
in
it.
Much more in the driver's seat a little bit.
Oh, but the Fire Guy is coming back up with the skill 3 available.
Take out the Cigar, maybe?
And Cigar looking like in danger. Cigar is about to go down. I think Cigar will. No, not yet. Cigar might not go down just yet. Probably will though. Probably will. But then Irene will definitely steal something
both
right
the
here.
units are going, it looks like. Okay, the suitcase
Unless
is
Irene get a
working
huge.
again.
Nope. Cigar going down.
Suitcase,
But
suitcase
looking
worked
pretty
finally.
decent for the Gap here. Because the Fire Cassandra has no real threat on her at the moment.
Yeah, that's the thing. The Cassandra's a little hard to deal with right now.
I think you might as well pop the passive. But oh no, you can't look her way for now. And she's about to move with skill 2 available. And 0-2 get a violent proc. Oh no, one more unit down.
It's definitely
Will she
over
skill
now.
2 here and eat the reflect damage? She will. She's going for it. She popped the Seimei. She could not pop the Seimei. But Seimei is about to go down soon as well. I don't think this is
Strip?
going to do much or anything at
kill?
all.
Or silence Zeratu.
Nope. But then the good thing about 0-2 is still not the buff. He's still going to move with big damage. Oh, the suitcase back again. Taking out another unit for a brief moment here so he can focus properly onto the Angela.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
And that's
now he
gonna-
could, oh, boy.
Unfortunately, the invincibility is going to save her for one quick turn here. And Seimei is going to come out of the suitcase with 1 health that will die immediately.
Yep, that's the situation.
Right, Cassandra down, but Seimei is gonna be down. I don't think Angela's gonna be able to do it, and Gap will take this win away from Zax.
That was quite the comeback. It didn't look good at the start for Gab, and turned it around big time.
I think the Cigar is hard carry with that skill 3 pushing back 2 fire, keeping the provoke
Yeah,
on them
that's
for
the
quite
biggest
some
thing.
time.
I mean, that was the big turnaround. That was his opening, was when he actually got the extra turn from Cigar pushing everybody back. But that's very unfortunate for Zex because, you know, he did have 2 fire units, and usually even without fire units, it's very hard for Cigar to get everybody, you know?
All right, round 2. Can Zex survive until round 3 here? What's going to be the pre-ban? I think the pre-ban might be on to... Oh, we got the Irene respect. I like that. But it was on Vile. It was pretty fast. Very well done, Irene, right there.
I mean, Irene is so painful. I mean, if it works, it's so painful. If it doesn't work, it's so painful for you. But if it works, it's very painful for them. So I'm okay with that pre-ban.
Man, Gap definitely didn't read the balance patch last time around. Cigar first pick here for Gap. Oh my god. But
He's
the
trying to make
twin
Cigar
thing is
great
coming back
again,
too.
Mm-hmm.
What is he gonna do? Chandra Velajo to be a bit off man. Oh my god, he's actually doing it. Chandra coming out. And what's gonna be the fire here? Is it gonna be Sakmet or Velajo?
Or the Ashore, maybe, because the other guy likes using Ashore. And Ashore does work pretty good with the Twin Angels, so maybe the Ashore will come out here.
That is true. That is true. Let's see what he's going to decide to go for. Could be an LD5 too. It will be an LD5 in the mid slot, which is going to be a 0-2 here to do massive damage on Zex.
Yeah, definitely responding with the same AI, I imagine.
And the Ashore as well for the big damage. Ooh.
Yeah, that's why I like the Ashore pick over the Zaratu, I think.
Gap can go double water here, but unfortunately the double water is being pre-banned at the moment. So I wonder what kind of double water is going to be showing up. It could be a Chow. Looking pretty good right now, not gonna lie. I think Chow's okay in this situation. But I wonder if he's going to do it though.
Miles may not be terrible here either. But I don't know. Let's see what Gab surprised you by not taking the Ashore there, seeing the double angels, to be honest.
Oh, he got that.
Boy.
He got a Raigeki special right there. But in the last pick, Ciara Sakmet.
The reverse Raigeki.
So let's see what Zach's going to do here. I think Gap's still going to have a lot of control, a lot of single target strip, but only one Swift unit. So Zach's going to put the Swift pressure on with the Ethna last pick, especially with the Sakmet ban in mind. Oh, switch to the Wind Monkey instead. I feel like the Ethna was really good though.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the Wind Monkey. The Ethna, the situation with Ethna is that Zex only has one speed lead, so Gab did have the option of either banning the Ethna or the speed lead too. But the Monkey is really mostly there to deal with the. I guess it's okay. It's not
just
terrible.
to attract their attention, I guess. All right, speed lead ban, Sakmet ban, no more heal block for Gap, but Gap does have attack power reduction and a snipe potential, so not looking exactly amazing for Zex as well.
Yeah. But if something misses somehow, like Zex has in turn the same kind of snipe potential too from his side, so it's really a matter of who lands and who doesn't here.
All right, amazing speed tuning. We got two single target strip moving in front of Cigar and Ciara. The attack buff protected Zeratul from the stun as well. Looking really good for the first round. Here comes the secondary strip. Oh, he doesn't have to do that. He could slow them.
No,
and
he
Cigar will
skills
handle the
3
strip.
and then Cigar, yeah. Skill 3 into Cigar.
No
into
revenge
bomb.
stun when he needs to. Oh my god, he got the reset. He got the Barb, the Fire Twin Angel as well. Oh my god.
Oh.
It's working out really well. He took the stun, but that was okay. That was worth it.
You just gotta focus everything into the Monkey now to not get revenge stunned anymore and just try and take out the Monkey, I think.
And Seimei with the slow and the provoke is going to take a whole lot of time to get her revive back on. And the
Again,
Monkey
the
might just die in the meantime. Unless a Shower get a violent proc here. No proc.
The two business days back in effect.
Dude, look
now,
at this.
bro.
Look at the dot.
TOA. All from one Zeratu, TOA.
Oh no. Oh, the dot didn't mean much due to the Seimei passive.
Yeah, the Seimei heals, yeah.
Uh-oh. The lack of heal block without Sakmet is getting pretty real at the moment. And wow, beautiful damage from Zax Ashawa. So the game is not over yet for Zax. He's still
definitely
in it.
not over.
Whoa. Oh, Fire Twin back with every skill available.
Oh, Cigar is 5 business days out now.
Uh-oh, Cigar's back down. Oh no, 5 business days, real.
5 business days, at least. International shipping now.
Oh no, the Monkey's back on as well with the defense break. And being provoked with Cigar is actually a good thing for the... It's just free damage. Oh
This
my
is a
god.
rough spot.
Very good start for Gap, but then the lack of heal block is real. Seimei hard carry. keeping everybody
this
alive.
This is Seimei hard carry big time. That big heal changed the whole outlook of the game.
And the cool thing was there too is the constant protection is gone too.
Yeah, plus you have the short hug and the short skill too because of the Seimei. So Seimei's hard carrying that game big time.
And that is GG. He thought he could control. He could not. Seimei is too strong. It might be a Seimei pre-ban.
I might pre-ban Seimei. If you're gonna pick Zeratu, like Seimei's pretty strong against Zeratu because even every turn, the Zeratu healing a little bit is bumping the Seimei up too.
I think it's gonna be a Cigar Seimei pre-ban here. Like,
Feels
you
so
gotta
bad
shut
to ban
down
Cigar, though,
the
you
enemy
know?
favorite unit.
Yeah, but Cigar, like,
Man.
it's 5 business days. You know, it's not that hard to deal with. I feel like.
And when Cigar reset the Ashore and I see that the number 2 on Ashore, I'm like, what? The number 2? And then Cigar used a skill that's number 4. I was like, oh god, the gap is big. Oh, the Zeratu Seimei pre-ban here, taking out the gap favorite unit. No more Zeratu this time around.
So he anticipated the Seimei pre-ban, so he in return pre-banned the Zeratu, I guess.
All right, Zach's gonna go first pick here with the Angela, taking it away from Gap, and Gap's back on the Cigar business with the Irene as well. But Zach's gonna take the segment this time too, trying to get that turn 1 for himself as well. Let's see what Gap decided to do. He got the Viva attack earlier on with the Zeratu, but now he can Viva something else instead. Oh,
Suitcase,
he got the Water Twin
Angels.
Oh, he got the 4-star Zeratu with the Bella getting locked in right there.
Yeah, different Zeratu.
The Zeratu at home without the immunity.
Yeah, but I mean, this guy's really trying to make Cigar great again. He's first picking Cigar every time, so he still has a lot of belief in Cigar. And I don't really love Zex's picks into the Cigar now, kinda.
Yeah, I think with the Ethna ban, Segment's gonna have to hard carry Zex right there, and we saw what happened previously with the other matches. So it could be pretty bad.
I would almost win Monkey here. I feel like win Monkey's probably not terrible here. That thing's not terrible either. With the Chandra,
Zex pulling on the power of the gods right there, praying to.
He didn't like that ragdoll pick.
All right, though showing up, so it might be a Ciara ban here, letting the Ethna through. But I think it's gonna still be Ethna and Ragdoll ban, maybe.
Zex turned around and yelled at his 2 friends around this, like, "Why didn't you guys tell me he had Ragdoll, bro?" He got mad. Oh, there's the
He's
Ragdoll.
Brazilian. He's G3. He has to have Ragdoll. They all have Ragdoll.
He yelled at the other 2 heads. Let's see what we got in store here.
Here we go. The biggest counter. He got it. And now Cigar's gone for 5 business day again. It's going to be a long time before he goes back online.
Now the fake Zeratu's getting
stunned on the Bella. And looking really bad for Gap right there. Zex with the perfect outspeed strategy angle. Taking down the enemy team. Locking all their skill out of the way. But Violent Proc coming out from Bella very soon here.
Yeah, if this suitcase lands and he procs, then Gab is back online here.
Ooh, here we go. Okay. Got the Ethna out of the way. So he gave up the attack bar. He was kind of scared to eat the Chandra right there. Man, the slow is huge. Oh my god, Bella. Uh-oh, looking really bad right now. Bella's not moving anytime soon. Might die to the Ethna AoE skill as well.
Yeah, he's got to boost up, do that boost up and hope he procs on something.
Ooh, only one small stun. That probably not gonna last too long. So Bella needs to carry and kill the Ethna right here if he wants a chance at this. Oh, he could not because of the threat state coming out from the Irene. He has to hit the segment.
It's over, I think.
It might be over. Gap did not have a chance at all. That is GG. Zach's looking really healthy with the healer on his team as well. Meanwhile,
Well,
Gap is
especially
almost dead.
Angela
Everybody.
being there. Yeah, whenever there's an Angela, you're always healthy, and the proc from challenge just pretty much seals the deal, I think. Skill 3 coming down, pushing everybody up into the Ethna, and that's see you later. Wow. Good comeback from Zex there.
Zach's
Good matches
bringing
though
it
all
up.
around.
Did not disappoint the team.
No, definitely not. And Daniel's team is a little hurting for points now. The score for today is 8-3. So definitely have to come back with something next week to 2 weeks from now, because next week we're off once again for the Legend tournament. But 2 weeks from now, Daniel's team has 2 weeks to figure out a way to get some more points on the board, because 3 points, as you know, is not going to cut it.
Yeah, tough week for the debut week for Boladow's team, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I think Daniel expected a little different outcome versus an 8-3. But again, you know, Truewhale's team went down 8-3 as well, and they managed to, you know, climb back some points today. So hopefully 2 weeks from now, when Daniel's team comes back again, they could pick up some points and get themselves back into the mix. The fortunate part for Daniel's team is that this is their first week, so they have the most weeks left out of everybody. So there's definitely time to make up the points.
Man, but we're seeing some sort of cigar going on, and Sekhmet being in almost every match in the tournament. I think even more popular than Jongnam. Like, Sekhmet is just there all the time in every kind of draft possible. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, he's always there.
I'm not sure if it's more popular, but Jongnam did take a couple of pre-bans where Sekhmet didn't really take any pre-bans. So
that's true.
That's part of the reason.
He was
But
pre-banned.
both of them are, yeah, every draft you can pretty much count on seeing one of the two. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a reason for it. So if you guys are, even though Sekhmet didn't have a great showing today, Sekhmet still was part of everybody's draft. So it's definitely a powerful unit at the moment.
All right, guys, we're taking a look at the matchup for today. As you can see, the blue side won 4 games. A very, very good week for Mendieta team right there.
Oh, 9-3. I'm 9. Wait, the score's wrong. Oh, it's right. No, it's not 9-3. It's 1,
It's
2, 3.
9-5, I
9-5.
think.
Yeah, 9-5. So it's not terrible for Daniel's team, but definitely a good week for Mendieta's team, picking up 9 points. 9 points is pretty massive, because the only really way to get to 9 is winning 4 matches, right? Because if you win 3 and you only get one point each in the other 2, it's only 8, right? So 9 points means you have to win 4 matches, so that's really, really significant amount of points.
Yeah, it shows how important it is to, when you lose, at least lose with a win in your pocket. Like, don't lose 2-0.
And just another quick reminder, guys, we are off next week because of the Legend tournament. So next time this America Summit, Champions Peak will be back online. We'll be in 2 weeks. Right now, we're taking a look at the leaderboard. We have True Dolphins on top with 15. That's Team Mendieta. Yep. And then we have Team Tears, Topa's team with 11 in second place. Good luck, have fun. That's Truewhale's team with 9. And then Under Gods, Team Zezas with 8 points. But they've only played 1 week because they had to bye this week. And Team Boladao at the bottom with 5. But again, they only played 1 week, so plenty of time to catch up. And don't go anywhere, guys, because there is a coupon code coming up shortly. So you should see it on your screen any minute now, any second now. And
True Dolphins looking really good. 15 points.
Yeah, 15's a lot.
All right, guys, that was a very fun time. Once again, huge shout out to Wikers, the world famous, being on here with me this week, carrying my very early morning phase throughout the stream. Really appreciate you, man.
Absolutely. And it was an absolute pleasure casting with you, Sean. Thank you from the Summoners World. Thank you for waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to do this. But there is your coupon code, guys, at the bottom. 2 Mystical Scrolls. Definitely not bad. That's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So make sure you put that code in. It does expire tonight, it looks like. So, or tomorrow night. I don't know. I don't understand those times. But put the code in. But
all right,
again,
guys, thank you so much once again.
Yep. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we will see you guys real soon, and have a good day. Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it.
the awkward pause. All right, here.
Bye.